Stop the clock so we can slow it down. It's time we find our way to a higher ground. All my love is waiting for you to make a move. Stop ignoring boys, face it, and get behind the groove. Cause the way you walk and the way you stare, never mind my tears. Man, I think I'm about to get slow. Maybe wanna lose control. Can't be tonight. I had to own my life. Set fire and burn it bright. Take your flight and hold tight. Oh boy, you know my time, my left, not giving it up. Oh boy, you know you're always in my way, boy. Oh boy, you know my time, my left, not giving it. He's gone wrong, yeah, gone on and glow up. Oh boy, you know my time, my left, not giving it up. Oh boy, you know you're always in my way, boy. Oh boy, you know my time, my left, not giving it. He's gone wrong, yeah, gone on and glow up. Can't be tonight. I have to own my life. Set fire and burn it bright. Take the fire and hold tight.
Yeah, it's the young born, never short of the perfect. Steady dripping sauce, young, keeping the tongue wet. But buzzing with the honey, sitting king with a throne neck. Ollie banging body while your nigga ain't home yet. He fucked up, so I let him fuck nigga go. You did your big one, I'm still doing bigger dough. Played you the ball to score, but you dropped it. Wasn't in his plan, so of course my guy blocked
It's
it.
the way you walk and the way you stare, never mind my tears. Man, I think I'm about to get slow. Maybe wanna lose control. Oh, boy, you know my time, my left, not giving it up. Oh, boy, you know you're always in my way, boy. Oh, boy, you know my time, my left, not giving it. He's gone wrong, yeah, gone on and glow up. Oh, boy, you know my time, my left, not giving it up. Oh, boy, you know you're always in my way, boy. Oh, boy, you know my time, my left, not giving it. He's gone wrong, yeah, gone on and glow up.
I can't concentrate.
It's the pretty Sadiddy kitty, I'm back up on the market. Picking a player pocket, I'm about to have him starving. Taking the loops, knocking boots, my body rocking. Never the two, I'm the one, so nigga stop it. Yeah, karma finna pay me stacks. I know your new trick, watching, so relay this back. Finna have it don't lock like a chokehold.
I don't got no time for a bro code.
Let me go, but I'm let to go. Let go, but I'm let to go. Let go, but I'm let to go. Let go, but I'm let to go.
Yeah, and that's on Lil Mo.
What's up, guys? My name is Sam, and this is
Oliver Twix.
and we are from season 5 of Netflix's The Circle here at the Bumble headquarters in New York City, and this is
The Cocktail Hour.
so boom. We're gonna take the picture.
All right.
First thing we're gonna do is take the Bumble OG, so we have to put 4.
Puntos.
Wow. Oh no, I tripped. I fell.
Oh!
Next, we're gonna take the Bumble XO, 4 and 4.
4. Oh my God. Here we go.
What if I gotta sneeze? Like, ha!
Okay, just a little one.
Achoo. Sous chef, 1 cup of orange juice.
On it.
Sous chef,
Yeah.
1 cup of passion. Well, no, that's a half a cup of passion juice.
On it.
We're gonna add a 1/4 cup of lime juice.
On it.
Wow. Now mix it. Throw it in a circle.
Ow.
Throw it in a circle. Ow. Okay.
I love the color. It's like a
now-
sunset.
We have to top it with the grenadine. Ooh, look at that. So we need a lime, or orange, and then some cherries. Wow.
Beautiful.
And then lastly,
A cherry.
I'm gonna name this drink a glass of poor decisions, because I'm sure I'm gonna do a lot of that after I drink this cup.
That is really good.
That is so good. Thank you, Bumble.
Thank you so much, Bumble.
Bumble, the greatest of all time.
When your star is shining bright, oh, believe Facebook is going to know about it. It's the head of the charge here, Oliver Twix, back with another Twix tip for you Facebook creators. Y'all better be looking out for the Rising Creator label. I got it 3 months ago. It helped me triple my number of followers in 1 week. You heard me. 1 week. Peel. Facebook every week gives a handful of creators a badge of honor. The Rising Creator label. The badge recognizes creators with strong audience engagement whose content meets quality, originality, and integrity guidelines. And what's the big prize, you ask? The algorithm recommends you in people's Facebook feeds as a rising creator to follow. So, what can you do to get the Rising Creator label? Tip 1. Make timely content on Facebook in multiple formats. You want a mix of reels, text posts, photos, and stories to show you're maximizing your presence on the platform. Tip 2. Make engaging content that gets people excited to react and comment on your posts. So reply to your comments and keep the conversation going. Tip number 3. Follow Facebook's guidelines. Get familiar with Facebook's content and partner monetization, which means to post content that you created yourself. That's all I got for y'all. Drop down in the comment section below and let me know how it goes for you. We want to see that content, baby. And hopefully get more rising stars added to the collection. And that's the scene.
Everybody go. Everybody go. Everybody go.
But the twins better celebrate. Play it one time, you gon' play again and again. Come one, come all, from of this can. TWIS is the winner. Ha!
Oh,
Hello. Is it me?
you're looking for.
Look at this though. I haven't introduced her yet.
Come on, Lionel Richie vibes. Let's go.
Listen, what's going on, everybody? It's Oliver Twix here, the digital debutante. Okay, your nerd boy, cutie, the head nerd in charge, always reporting for duty to do the Lord's work. What's up? Yeah.
Oh. Ooh, we can't hear you, child. There we go.
And we're back in the classroom, guys, to discuss all the chaos going on this week. Joined today is one of my favorite people in this reel, winner of America's Next Top Model, Cycle
Period.
17, legend in the motherfucking building. No, I'm serious. Oh,
Look at me. Look at
Angelique Preston looking all Jackie Onassis on us. What the fuck going on
Jackie
today?
Kennedy Onassis vibes. Okay, I look so old with this hairstyle, y'all. I look like a grandma. I don't like it. It made me look old. It made me look older than 25.
You look like that little evil pink bitch who was in Harry Potter who was fucking up the school.
Oh, I ain't never watched Harry Potter, so I don't know. Look, we matching.
Oh, yeah, we
You got-
matching.
You got your pink on. I got my pink on. Come on.
Yeah. I'm pink all over this morning.
Yes, let's go. Let's go. All the child, the drama, the tea. Oliver, let me just say this before we get into the thing of the things. Why the hell is your name always up in some shit?
Yo,
Why?
it's crazy.
I feel like you be minding your business. Like, I feel like you get the people what they want, you know, like the content and all that. You do your videos.
I
What is
post up
going
with my stud
on?
girlfriend. You know, I do my little skits. I turn them a
Yes,
little
you do your
Facebook
stuff
videos to
with
Meta.
Sasha. Yeah, like why do people be trying to come for you? I don't understand this. Like what is going on?
Somebody called me. Somebody, I ain't gonna say who the somebody is. You see how I just did that? You see how I just said somebody called me? I ain't gonna say who the somebody is. Somebody called me and said, "Bitch, you really a celebrity out here." Because every time I look on my phone, your ass is either with the girl in some drama, something that somebody you done interviewed is somewhere being
Yes.
talked about. You need to. They said, you was a little hot little thing. I said,
A hot little tamale. A
how
hot
I
little
get in
tamale.
it?
Yeah, well, right, Nene Leaks. Now, how I get in it?
How
Well, now
I
why
get in
then?
it?
Right, okay. What? Like,
So many things to discuss today, Angie.
well, shit. I'm like, I don't want to be in no mess, but I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. Fuck it.
Okay,
'Cause we talk about it, so fuck it. Let's go.
fuck it. You know, at the end of the day, fuck it.
Fuck it.
Fuck it.
Yup.
Fuck it. All right, y'all. So I'm gonna tell y'all what we're talking about today. Let's run it down right quick. Child, today we got to talk about Marvin Sapp and telling them people to lock the doors like it was a saw trap up in there.
Jim Jones. What?
Child.
And I ain't talking about the rapper, okay? Jim Jones, the cult. That's what it's given.
We're going to swing our way down to Bravo Boulevard. We're going to talk about the Married to Medicine people, specifically Sweet Tea and her
Not
husband.
Bravo Boulevard. Not the still of the show of the sneakers, child. What was those? Some
Oh,
Cortezes? What?
Just wait till I get into it.
Oh my God, baby.
We're going to swing our way up to
Oh,
Beverly Hills. You know what I'm saying? We're going to talk
yes.
about that. We must
Oh,
talk about Final Destination today,
so
y'all.
excited about this.
Jesus, my nigga Tony Todd.
Candyman.
And then we got to touch on this.
Mouth all open. Now wait a minute.
Looking silly, stupid, and stuck. Just look at him. Just up there looking silly.
Lord, what is this, honey? This motherfucker.
We jumping right into it, Angie?
Let me jumping right into it. Okay, so Marvin, all right. You want me to do it?
Let me tee it up.
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead.
Child, Marvin Sapp is on the internet losing his goddamn mind. He was somewhere preaching somewhere. And towards the end, he told the ushers, close the door. Like Teddy P, close the door. Close the door. Because we got 40 bands to rack up in this bitch in Jesus' name. He said, y'all hoes that's watching this shit on the internet, y'all ain't exempt either. Give us everybody. We need some money. And the people is on the internet going crazy talking about why Marvin Sapp did that. And I'm one of those people. Angie, what say you about this? I gagged when I saw Marvin Sapp do that.
I gagged too. And this is why people don't trust the church folk. And this is why people don't go to church. I'm one of the people, okay, because you ain't got to have a relationship with God and Jesus and go to church. You know, you can have your own spirituality, but you know, a lot of times these churches, it seems like it's a money grab. Mm-hmm. I know at one church I went to, we had five offerings and tithes or something. It was like every 10 minutes, offering for this, offering for that.
Five.
Yes. The service ran. It was a Baptist church, which is crazy because the service ran from 9 to 2. You know, usually the Baptist churches would be like an hour service and you in and out. But this one was like 9 to 2. It was baby. So why is he asking for $40,000? Because he got mortgage that needs to be paid. He probably got a car that needs to be paid. He got bills that need to be paid. It probably got nothing to do with what the church need. It's about what Marvin Sapp need. Okay. Never would have made it. That was him, right? Never would have made it without you.
In them 40 bands.
Child. No. This is why people don't go to church now. And this is why people had that. Oh, it's always the people that go to church that be passing their judgment, like they so sanctified, like they so holy, and I'm a good person because I go to church. No, you ain't. Look at you. You a little robber. You trying to be like that one pastor. Who's the one in Brooklyn? The one that was scamming. He was like,
they done locked his ass up too.
They done locked his Eric Whitehead or something like that. They done locked his ass up. He becoming Gucci'd up and down, Louis Vuitton, this, Louis Vuitton that, Prada this, and the whole time he's scamming his congregation.
Ain't this crazy?
So is you doing the same thing, Mr. Sapp? Come on, you're supposed to be a man of God, and look at you. How you not gonna let them people leave? So did the people pay it? Did the people? So wait a minute, hold up. If I'm in there, right? If I'm in there and y'all locking the door, I'm about to be arrested or something because y'all got to move the fuck out my way because y'all not about to be leaving me in here and forcing me to pay. Some people that go to church ain't got the money to pay. What happened to just going to church and just praising Jesus and not having to come out of pocket? Like, I understand the church has needs, lights got to get paid and stuff, like bills got to get paid. But I mean, damn, like $40,000. He better get on TikTok, promote some products. He got a large following. Monetize off of that. Why you trying to have your parishioners and your congregation
Come on, parishioners.
foot the bill? Like, that's crazy to me. Crazy as hell.
Listen, I never would have paid it. What's his name? Marvin Sapp would have had to pull that money out his ass.
Okay. Because they still play that. Where are the residuals from that?
When Marvin Sapp said close the door, if I was there, y'all just would have heard this shrieking laugh emit from somewhere. I would have bust out laughing so hard. They would have kicked me out. I understand Marvin just a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Because church is a business. Now that I'm back in church, I totally understand it. You know, church is really the club, if you ask me. It's really the club. It's really the club and how it's set up. We're gonna praise and worship. They go to music, get you right. We instead of the hookah, we're gonna give you the Holy Ghost.
We're gonna have the praise dancers come down.
We're gonna have the praise dancers.
Get you moving, get you out your seat.
We're gonna get you right. We're gonna tug out them heartstrings.
And then we're gonna ask you for some money.
We're going to ask you for offering. We're going to ask you to sow a seed. We're going to ask you to celebrate the pastor's birthday. We're going to ask you to ask the mother because she need a new pair of shoes. Then the kids won't. Now that I'm back in church, I totally get it. And I also understand how some people can get turned off from church, right? Because it does come off very, very predatory. You know, like, why is it this large amount? And I think people would want to give if you just didn't. It didn't make it feel like you was grabbing them by the ankles and turning them upside their head and shaking them down. You know, like, just say, get whatever you can.
Yeah,
you know,
you ain't gotta be like, lock the door, ain't nobody going nowhere. Cause what? Who the fuck are you? What? If you don't get your fucking usher hot, sweaty, I don't know, ass from the fuck in front of the door.
I just would have laughed. I would have been in there keying.
You know what that remind me of? You remember that movie, Don't Be a Menace, South Central LA? What you
get it around there. Get it around there, sir.
Brother Deacon, get the collection plate on the other side, nigga.
Why the pastor gotta drive a nice car?
Why the pastor gotta drive a nice car? Why don't ask why the pastor gotta have it? Why the pastor brother Deacon. Nigga, I said get the
I said don't have. I said don't have. I
we
said
don't have a selection.
No questions. Just give me the money.
That's what this is.
Yo.
Double rock on the side of the mountain, Institutional Baptist Church.
Marvin Sapp would have had to come lay hands on my head, my back, and my thighs, and my neck before I gave that nigga 40,000. That is bananas. That is crazy.
So, do we know if anybody actually got out of the church, or did they really hold people captive until they came out their pockets?
I didn't dig deeper into this. Once I saw this clip, I was actually turned off because I felt bad for that congregation that they were being treated this way. And then my thing is, I don't like when the pastors get up there and try to make people feel bad for not giving. Trust me, I understand. You know, and I do want to say that because I grew up in church. I grew up in church. You know, my mom was a leader. My mom married into a very well-known church family down in Fort Lauderdale. So I lived, breathed, slept church. I totally get it. It's a business. It takes time to get up there and write a sermon. It takes time, you know, to make sure the lights is running, the AC is running, the water is running, the place is clean and safe. All that stuff takes time and money. And I strongly do believe if you are a church goer, you should give, because that's how people are able to keep this going, you know? So I don't mind giving. And a lot of people don't mind giving, but don't make this feel like this is a money grab.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's the part that's fucking up people with going to church.
Have some couth when you asking, you know, like
when you ask me for my money.
Yeah, you asking me for my hard-earned dollars, and even for those who may get Social Security benefits or whatnot, like people are living paycheck to paycheck. It's real out here.
Yeah.
You know? So people don't want to be made to feel like they gotta give some money, especially in order to practice their religious freedom. Like, I can give some money when I can, but you ain't gotta badger me about it. You damn sure ain't gotta be like, lock the door. Lock the door. Ain't none of these motherfuckers. Ain't nobody leaving this morning until we get that paper. And look, he even look crazy. Look at him. Look at all crazy. Look like
it was all the people in the background.
Hold on. Not to still saying close the doors. Look at that. Look at the man.
Them niggas said, "What's going on here?" It was an older white man in a white suit. His mouth, he was like, "Now what's the hell?"
Like, we ain't know nothing about this now. Hold on, Pastor. What you say that? We Toledo, right? We give our offering every week. Hold on.
No, he didn't say that. He said, "Y'all niggas up here, it costs to sit up here." See, that's the section. That's the section.
That's the VIP section.
This is stupidity. Speaking about where is the money? Y'all remember on Married to Medicine, Sweet Tea first season? She was like, where the money at? Where the money at? We talk about Sweet Tea and Dr. G today on Married to Medicine. Now, I haven't seen not a single episode this season, but I've been keeping up with the clips on social media, and I do have things to say about this. Now, we just got the season 11 part 1 reunion this past week. I didn't watch it. I just watched the clips. And I'm glad I didn't watch, because I could not have stomached seeing Sweet Tea get eviscerated the way she did.
Stomach.
I couldn't have digested it. I got so much secondhand embarrassment. Do you watch Married to Medicine, Angie?
So I stopped watching it. Dang, when did I stop watching it? I believe I stopped watching after Quad left. But I did peek in from time to time when Sweet Tea first came on, because I was like, I want to see how this dynamic is gonna play out. And she definitely was holding her own from the episodes that I watched. You know, the girls was definitely throwing shade and trying her, but she was keeping up. I did watch the clip from this past reunion. Let me say this. So Sweet Tea said Quad is not the reason why she's on the show. I disagree. The reason why the producers are interested in Dr. G is not because he's married a doctor and practices medicine. It's because of Quad, because of the marriage to Quad. So you see, when Quad still was on, Dr. G was nowhere to be found. Dr. G was remember they was going through their divorce. We didn't see Dr. G. We rarely saw him. So very much, you gotta give, yes, Dr. G is your husband now. Yes, he is, but let's call a spade. The reason why there's interest in your relationship with him and your marriage is because of Quad.
Quad as it's kept loud as we saying it.
Period. And it's no shame in that, because everybody else know. We all know. We on the outside looking in. How you don't know? No, nobody caring about no damn Dr. G after him and Quad got separated. Nobody caring. I wonder what Dr. G is doing. Why nobody saying that? Why nobody saying that? Now he come a little young thing, a little pig. Come on, Squally. A little PYT. Now the interest is peaked, because it's like, But guess who comes back in because the interest is peaked? Guess what we all wondering? Now that you got a new boo, a new wife, a new fiance, how do Quad feel about that? That's what all the viewers, that's what everybody who don't even watch the show, who may know about this, whatever. How Quad feel about that? I wonder how she doing. Because they had a whole messy breakup. You know what I mean?
I really feel like they needed each other because, you know, we not gonna act like the girls was not trying to get Quad off the show for years. Now they was trying to get Quad off the show, and I'm just gonna say it. You know, I'm in the season of just talking. You know, fuck it. Clearly, just fuck it. You know, we just gonna talk. Fuck it. Listen, the only bitch that's safe is Candy Bird. She's the only one who's smart enough to put me on the NDA. Listen, the girls were trying to get Quad off the show. The show ain't want Quad on the show. You know what I'm saying?
Wait, the show producers didn't want Quad on the show anymore?
I would be around Quad because I helped Quad out here and there on her YouTube channel when she took it serious or was trying to take it serious. Side note, that's one of my biggest disappointments in creating content is all the content that me and Quad created has not seen a light of day, and it's so good. Like, it's so good.
Is it because of contracts?
No, we ain't got no contract in place. I wish we would have, but we ain't got one. No. Mm-mm.
So why is this? Why we not seeing the content? Is it she just don't want to put it out, or?
I don't know. Quad be doing her own thing. You know, you just got to catch her. I just got to catch her when she's ready. Hopefully she hit us and we can put it out because the shit is good. Like I've created some very nice lifestyle vlogs for her over the years that is still relevant, evergreen. People can still watch it. Anyways, I forgot what I was saying. Oh yes, when I would be around her. Like, for example, during the pandemic, when everybody else got their contract, Mariah went the only. I say all that to say they needed each other because the show was kind of over Quad, the girls was over Quad, you know. Dr. Simone and Heavy and them was trying to get that girl. They was now. They was. And Sweet Tea coming back with Dr. G did help her. It did, because it gave her something to be angry about and talking to green screen about. My thing was Sweet Tea, because I like Sweet Tea. You know, I like the idea of Sweet Tea. I like Sweet Tea. It's just like, girl, she can't have no gay friends over there, like smart gay friends. And I'm sorry if it's people over there, I'm so sorry. Please forgive me, but it's just my opinion. She can't have no smart gay friends over there because, girl, optics, you always to the people gonna be the next bitch. I don't care. I don't care how we try to soup it up, wrap it up, put it on a bow, say it. You always gonna be the second girl. With that being in your mind, she was never supposed to come on this show and get in an argument with Quad. She was always supposed to pay Quad and all that stuff dust. You got youth on your side. You got this show on your side, and you got a new platform on your side. Girl, and you know, Sweet Tea well, she older than me, but Sweet Tea about 33, 34.
Yes,
she ain't older than that. Girl, you supposed to marry this old ass man and get your ass on the gram and flex and build. If Sweet Tea was my friend, I would have had this hoe together a long time ago. After season 1, I would have got her together. Like, girl.
So what's the reason? So why do Quad and Sweet Tea got beef? Because I get what you're saying, but I feel like that when it comes to exes,
because that's what women do. You don't say all that, because that's what women do. That's what y'all women do. That's what women do.
I feel like not y'all, not.
That's what women do. A bitch like me would never get it. The bitch like me would never get it. If I was Sweet Tea, yeah, girl, I'm fucking your man. I came and took it. I wouldn't say nothing to Quad. She would get so mad at me. Everybody would be so. Like I'd be sitting right here, and she'll be right here.
I feel like the confrontation was coming. I feel like it was coming because like the show did a good job of like making it the shade, the fun shade, and making it seem like there was no issue on both ends. But when you bring an ex-husband and his new woman on the show that I was a part of, and now y'all calling me back, like, it's gonna be some drama, and we're gonna talk about it, and it's eventually heads are gonna butt because somebody ain't over it, somebody's still mad, you know, somebody over here jealous, and it's just a lot. It's a lot. So
I want to get into this reunion, right? So
hold on, which one? The Married to Medicine one or the Beverly Hills?
No, Married to Medicine reunion. We still on Married to Medicine. We still on Dr. G.
God. Why can I just say this? Why do men do this? Why you got a bald head? Why are you wearing a fitted? Why? Please, please. And he old as hell. Like, and I'm not trying to age shame, but I feel like we get to such an age where you ain't no young buck no more. You know what I'm saying? Like, you ain't no 22-year-old. You can wear the fitted, be all. No, you a grown man. Like,
Dr. G cute though.
and you got a bald head.
Dr. G
Why do you got
cute.
this? He is cute. He a cutie. He is. But
He's
no.
short, but he cute.
Well, how tall is he? Like, well, everybody's short. Was he like 5'10"?
Let me take you through this
He's
right
shorter
quick.
than that.
So I remember Married to Medicine came out when I was still in high school. So I was in high school talking about these girls, right? And I remember that we used to talk about it. I was like, well, the finest one on the show is Dr. G. Like, that's the finest one. Man, and I ain't gonna say I just know when I saw Dr. G in person down to the 12, the same place where he had cheated on Quad at. I wonder if that was the same night that all that shit happened the night I saw him down there. When he had took Quad up there, took the girl up there and cheated on her. Then she said he had a small wee and all this other foolishness. When I saw Dr. G, I said,
who said Dr. G had a small wee?
That's what the girl said. Yeah, she said it was small.
What Quad say?
I didn't. Just come back, Angela. Just because we already in trouble over here. And then it'd be Oliver said. Oliver said.
I know she told you what it was. I know you asked.
No, I didn't ask about that man piece.
You ain't asked you. Oliver.
What I'm gonna do? But I can't do shit with it.
No, but you should. Is the rumors true, girl? Is the side bitch? Is she right? Do he got a little wanker?
No, I. But I will say. No, I ain't gonna say that.
I mean, it don't matter though. People could demands. They could. It ain't about what they say. The size. It's about the motion and the ocean. But sometimes if you don't got that size, you also the motion and the ocean don't be motion. So
it was this one time I was talking to this boy. Oh my God, and he was really everything. He was tall. He was about my age. He had a good job. He was cute, ugly, cute. He had big arms, big chest, great job. He stayed downtown at the top of one of these hotels, all that. We was dating. He was so sweet. He loved the Lord. He called me every day. He was great. He was so great. Baby, until one night I went over there and we got the kissing and them pants came down.
Oh no.
And I said, Lord, ain't no way I can do this. Like, I'm not finna do this to him or me. I'm not finna do this to either one of us.
When you saw the scrimp, did you laugh or did you?
No, I didn't laugh. I was just like, I would feel like a pedo. Like, this just don't feel right.
Oh,
like
no.
it's just I can't. This don't feel right. Like, I can't do this. Like, no. And
so how the night end? What you say? I'm gonna just go to sleep or I'm gonna leave or you know what? No,
I did something. I did something that got me out of that. I don't know what it was. I did something. Thank God he didn't want to hunt, so I ain't have to work too hard. But like I threw water on the fire. I really did because I was like, girl, ain't no way. Anyways, going back, what was we even talking about, Angelique? Damn.
So we was talking about Quad and
Oh no, I was talking about Dr. G.
Dr. G.
Dr. G is short.
He's
short though. Dr. G is really short. He's very short.
How tall is he?
He's short.
Okay, what's short? Because short is different from me.
I'm 5'8". I'm 5'8", almost 5'9".
No, he's shorter than you?
Shorter than me, yes.
Are you serious? Oh my God,
yes.
he looks taller than
Doesn't he look humongous? That man is tiny.
Oh my God, he's small.
I want to talk about Dr. G at this reunion, right? First of all, I was up laughing with my friend, and I won't say it's wrong. But if y'all go to the clip when Dr. G get out the car,
what is that?
I don't want to play the clip right now because I don't want to get no copyright strike or them people take my shit down. So we're just gonna play the still. But y'all, if you want a good laugh, go watch the clip of Dr. G arriving to the reunion and when he get out the car. When I tell you his knees and toes buckled like paper, I was
like, that still is so shady. Oh my God, he dressed like a young guy though. Like I don't be liking when these dudes that be in their 50s.
Not too much on Dr. G now. I kind of like Dr. G just a little bit, not too much. Just a little bit. Not too much.
I don't want to say dress your age because I don't want to sound ignorant, but oh my God.
So it was this whole situation on the show where Dr. G and Quad's new man, I believe his name is King. I don't want to get it wrong. King was getting into it on the beach, and King had rolled up on him. Now, mind you, King looked about 7 feet, and it's big. So I would have been doing the same thing Dr. G which was moving back away from this bullshit. And with knees and toes like that, I'd be moving out the way because clearly I can't trust them either. And so he had got security, had filed a police report and all that other stuff. He arrived to the reunion thinking he was going to be with the other fellas and King was going to be X'd out and all the other stuff. They put Dr. G in a room by himself. It said, well, since we got security measures and all this other stuff, you just going to be over here by yourself and everybody else going to be together with King, the new man.
Why they made it seem like, I watched the clip and they made it seem like the guys is all talking, making it seem like that Dr. G requested to be in a room by himself, but production did that. But why are they making it seem like that he requested that when that wasn't the case? It was a production.
I don't know, but I brought all this up to say, Dr. G got to stop. And maybe him and, what's the baby name? Letitia Sweet Tea, maybe they got to go. Because it's just, it's not working out.
One more season for them. Because I feel like that the next season, because I am gonna start watching it because I'm intrigued. Because I used to be a faithful watcher, okay? When Miss Mariah Huck,
Baby?
I love her. Yes. Oh, I love her. When she was on there. But
I love her. Mariah was amazing on Married to Medicine. Amazing. Great sound bites, look, story, conflict, drama. Mariah was. I'm mad she's not on this show no more. Jesus.
I want to know the tea behind that because it still says she has the EP credit, the executive producer credit, so she still get a check from them. I'm assuming once you got that EP credit, that means you still get a check. But I'd love to see her back on because I loved her family life. I just, like you said, great sound bites. And who was she close with? She was close with Quad, right? Her and Quad was thick as thieves until they fell out. And then I would like to see how the dynamic is with them two now. Bring Mariah back, but also give Sweet Tea another chance because I feel like she's been in the shadow because she is the new she's married to him now? Is it they got married?
She married.
Okay, so she's the new wife. So it's like, okay, we all know she's coming in. This is Quad. Give her another chance. Give her another season to come out on her own and be Sweet Tea. Get her a business going. Her storyline moving without Quad because she don't need Quad to advance her storyline, in my opinion. Like there are other facets of your life that we, the viewers, would love to see. So I say give her one more season to show us who she is, and not reference her as being, and not reference Quad in the same sentence.
This is what I want from Sweet Tea. She need to enroll in a reading school, okay? Because she can't read.
No, she can't read.
I ain't talking about read or write. I ain't talking about that. I don't know about what her. I don't know what her.
University.
Yeah, I don't know what. I don't know if she need to be hooked on phonics. I don't know that about the lady. I'm talking about reading.
She needs to go to the Phaedra and Nene School of Read.
She really do. She need to go somewhere because what she was doing at the reunion was so embarrassing. I was so embarrassed for her. Like, Sweet Tea, you was dealing with pit bulls, okay? You dealing with Quad, Heavenly, who was 10-year vets, girl. You got to come on with this. You can't be around here slipping and sliding and baby. You got to sit up straight. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
She need to know how to come back, and she really just got to hang around some gay people. Like, hang around me and some other mean punks who that's all we do all day is talk about each other. You know what I'm saying? We gonna get you together.
See, that's why we need her. We need her to come. We need her another season or two so she can get more comfortable,
2, she need to find her some business, whether that's commerce. It's something she needs to do that's on her own that she can make great, that she really believes in. And really, girl, you was a young girl dating a rich doctor on a Bravo TV show. You need to be fabulous.
Yes.
Fabulous. become friends with some of these other young girls that's also fabbing on one of these shows. Get you your own clique, your own crew. Find you a hobby,
Mm-hmm.
and say fuck these hoes. See, she cared too much about what these people say. And honestly, I won't say that's her fault, but I always say, Sweet Tea, how the fuck you didn't think Heavenly is and Toya was not setting your crazy ass up with trying to befriend you and bring you on this show? Bitch, you was stupid. I'm so Eddie, come back. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry to call a bitch, Sweet Tea. Sorry, I got comfortable. You is crazy. Like if these women was friends with Quad. And they is doing this with you to get back at, because it's to get back at her.
Yeah.
You didn't think one day the table was gonna turn on your crazy ass? Sweet.
See, I really gotta start catching up on it because I don't want to say an opinion that I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about.
No, I got you.
You know what Sweet Tea needs to do. That's all good advice you gave her.
And get pregnant. Adopt.
Child, not get pregnant. No.
Get a surrogate. Because I think in the side, I know we laughing, but I think she's having like fertility situations, something like that. Girl, get a surrogate.
No, I would say no, just because of what I've seen. It don't seem like that her and Dr. G is on that level where they're ready to welcome an extra.
No, he want a baby. No, he want a baby.
Dr. G want a baby?
He wants a baby.
Dr. G want a baby too?
They both want a baby. Dr. G's like 50 plus.
Okay, Sweet Tea, this is what she needs to do. Hook up with the reality TV girlies and shit. Just like you said, you know, she married a rich doctor. I don't care what it is. You can put out a podcast on it on other girls. Let me tell you how to do it. Let me show you what I did, and have other people come on, other women who have married. Don't get me on the comments about this shallow shit, whatever, because it's a venue for everything, and people will watch because she came from obscurity, married into wealth, and some people want to do that too. Some women want to do that too. So go ahead and find your tribe and capitalize and monetize off of it. She could be talking about that. Shit, I don't know.
Sweet Tea really can freak this situation. She really can freak this. I want her to freak
I'll tune in.
Like I really want her to spin this whole situation on top of his head and really come out on top, because she really can. I don't think it's too late. Now my vote is get her off the show, only because I don't think she can handle it. Like I really don't think she can handle it. I think this reunion showed she's way out of her league. And I felt bad. Like when when I was watching the clip I sent you, I was looking up at the sky, just listening to it. I was like, I can't put my eyes on this and watch this young girl get slaughtered like this.
Really?
And Heavenly and Quad wasn't even, and Toy wasn't even really crunk all the way. I said, oh, Sweet Tea. Let's get off Married to Medicine. On to Beverly Hills. Garcelle said, fuck this shit. I got to go. Garcelle said, I got to go, baby. I got to go. Garcelle is out after 5 seasons of The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. She posted her video, and Mama has left on her own terms. How do we feel about it?
I love it. I was swiping up, and I happened to come on the post, and I saw that she had tagged Andy Cohen, and I was like, oh, okay, let me watch this. And like, I love the way she did it. Like, she just has a way with words, and I was just like, damn, like she's leaving, but she left the door to possibly come back, because I saw Andy Cohen comment, and I said, oh, okay, so he's still messing with her. So if she want to come back, if she need to check, she'll be back. But then I started seeing comments about how the people were saying that she was leaving because she didn't do so good at the reunion, because she walked off the reunion and the girls were clocking her tea, and I mean, that could very well be true, but she didn't say that in her video. She basically said she got other shit to do. Her kids are getting older. You know, she want to be there to see her sons do this and do that. She's filming stuff. Look, she done did what a lot of these reality TV people, including myself, have not done. She took her opportunity on Real Housewives and relaunched her career and added businesses. That's how you are supposed to do it, because everybody has their 15 minutes. and then you get tired, people get recycled, this, that, and the third. She, I feel like, relaunched her acting career because I didn't really see any movies from her. Did you see any movies from her before she was on Real Housewives?
I got a record play. I ain't heard no records.
See, she started producing movies, started getting in her acting bag again, like businesses, like multiple things, multiple streams of income. So like the show worked for her. And I hope it can continue to still work for her. But something that I didn't like was supposedly this animosity that's supposed to be between her and Bose. Is it? I'm saying because I follow.
I believe it's Bozema.
Bozema, yes, Bozema. I think when Bose came on, I was excited. There was another Black housewife on Beverly Hills, right? And then I was like, I wonder how the dynamic between Garcelle and Bose is going to be. And I think some people wanted Bose and Garcelle to become fast friends because, they have a shared, because they're both Black women. But it doesn't matter about race necessarily. If people ain't gonna vibe with you, they're not gonna vibe with you. I don't have to be this person's friend because she the only Black cast member on here. I'm gonna click with who I'm gonna click with. And it ain't nothing wrong with that. Because Erica Jane was on Watch What Happens Live and was saying something about Garcelle, and I guess
She said many things about Garcelle.
people were like, why didn't Bo stick up for her?
That wasn't her job. She didn't have to do
That's
that.
not her job.
Yep. Yeah.
And maybe they're not cool like that. She don't got to stick up for her. Why? Because this is a white woman talking about a Black woman, so the other Black woman should be sticking up for her. That ain't how shit work. If she don't fuck with her, she don't fuck with her. It ain't gotta be, oh, I'm gonna stick up with her because she a Black woman and you shouldn't be talking shit because you a white woman. These women, they got beef, and it ain't got shit to do with race. Yeah. A lot of things got to do with race, but this ain't got nothing to do with no goddamn race, about no skin tone, skin color, none of that shit.
I am so happy Garcelle is up out of there because I was tired of them fucking with her. I was really tired of the show fucking with her. Not the show, because I think Andy and the show actually really liked Garcelle. Mm-hmm. And I met Garcelle in passing at BravoCon 2020. When was I there with Heavenly? Was it 2023? 2023 when we was in Vegas. I met Garcelle, beautiful woman, great energy. I saw like a mini interaction between her and Andy. Was very pleasant, very kind. And I think Andy and the network really likes her. I never really cared for how some of the women treated her on the show. And it could easily be made into a race thing. I don't think everything is a race thing, but it is an undertone. There is an undertone there, especially with her being the first Black woman on that show. I'm so glad she did it on her own terms. Mm-hmm. She didn't get fired, she didn't get kicked out. She said, this is enough for me, whatever that enough was. And Mama went out in style and grace, which I absolutely love. She looks fucking amazing at this reunion.
Yeah.
Baby, dripped.
Yeah.
Looking fucking amazing. And if she did get up and leave, so what? Y'all didn't want her there, no way.
See, I want to know what
y'all didn't want her there.
I want to know why she got up and left though. So I'm definitely gonna be tuned in because Garcelle, because Real Housewives of Beverly Hills is one of the shows that I do actively watch, and she has no problem being honest with the girls, getting to the girls, throwing the shade, calling people out. So I'm wondering what was said to her to make her walk off, because she usually, she hold her own down and she take it. So like, what did they say? Because she, I love Garcelle, but she not innocent too. And Dorit been coming for everybody this season. Let me just say that Dorit ass, I don't know what got into her, but she ain't been taking no shit from nobody. She been coming at the girls. Every single last one. I'm just like, girl, what? Yes, this is the Dorit we need to see, honey. But yeah, I'm interested to see what was said to Miss Garcelle, our Haitian queen.
Fancy, Miss Fancy,
Miss Models.
Yes,
come on, girl.
Garcelle said, I don't need this bullshit like y'all hoes do. Bitch, I'm finna go.
Okay,
I'm finna go. I like Bozema, by the way. I say I live for that woman.
Oh, she's such a boss.
I'm so happy her story her likeness, her personality, her demeanor is on television and
Her
is on the Real
energy.
Housewives of Beverly Hills. Like
Yeah.
that woman is a bad. Shut your mouth.
Yes.
She
I
is
love her.
beautiful, smart, pulled
Mhm.
together. She to me
And
is the prime example of I don't have to speak. My work speaks for me. Everything else speaks for me.
4 C-suite positions. Hello. And you know what I love that she has done is that she has highlighted Black designers. You see, she gave all the girls Telfar bags, Black designer. When she went on, dang, she just recently did a press junket on, was it Jimmy Fallon, I think. And the designer that she wore, Black designer. So she be showing love to the Black designers. And I love that because she is in a position where she has all this visibility,
Yeah.
where she is famous, and she don't have to do that. And she is letting everybody know, yeah, there are the Pradas, the Gucci's, the high end, not saying that Black designers are high end, but you know what I'm saying. Is that stuff there, but let me introduce you to what my people make. Let me introduce you to some stuff that's fly as well.
And she always looks
That
beautiful.
yeah, oh yeah, yeah.
Mhm.
So I love her. Oh, she a boss. I
Ooh.
love her.
Well, we're off Bravo Boulevard.
Okay, well, Bravo Boulevard. Where we gonna go?
Oh,
Messy place. Where we going now?
no, we ain't there yet.
We
We
ain't
ain't there
there,
yet.
Lord Jesus.
We haven't met our final destination just yet, but that's right here,
Mhm.
baby. Oh, excuse me. I am so excited about Final Destination. You
Me
guys
too.
don't know this about me, and I'm very excited for you guys to learn this about me. Baby, when I tell you these nails are nailing, Jesus.
Let's see. Y'all notice Oliver been talking a lot with the nails. Oliver had an appointment, a nail appointment earlier because I had FaceTimed him and he was getting his nails done. So I
I was
noticed
getting it fixed. I was getting
you've
it
been
fixed. I
talk,
had broke it.
you've been talking a lot with your nails, with your galons.
You know, I feel like once you have them, you can't help it. Like it's like a, you know what I'm
Mhm.
saying, boy. And, I'm from Broward County, so it's like, yeah, boy, you know what I'm saying, yeah, because all the niggas get
Nah.
That's what girls in Fort Lauderdale sound like to me. The ones I went to high school with, and they name, I ain't gonna say their name. I ain't gonna say it. I'm excited for you guys to see me excited about scary movies. Scary movies are, excuse me, my favorite thing in life. My mom was a scary movie fanatic and she passed that down to me. I was 10 years old watching Freddy Krueger. I'm watching it all. Scared as shit, but watching it. And it just has stayed with me in my adulthood. I love scary movies. The Saw franchise is my number one scary movie franchise of all time. I love the Conjuring universe as well. But Final Destination is one of my favorites. And I've been keeping up with the streets and the underground news people. They've been reporting on Final Destination Bloodlines and what it's gonna be about and whatever. And we finally got the trailer.
Is this the final one? Is this the final destination? Are they done after this or no?
No, I think this is actually them trying to reboot it and bring it back. One of my favorite movies. I was so happy and I teared up when I saw Tony Todd in
The
the
original
trailer.
Candyman. Rest in peace.
Babe, rest in peace to the motherfucking king.
I can't believe he died.
He gone. This is his final movie, and I'm going to be in the theaters. I don't know if I'm gonna be front row, but I'm gonna be somewhere in there watching this when this comes out. Angeline, are you just excited as me, baby?
I love Final Destination. The first movie is my favorite. With that actor, that child actor, Devin Sowa or something. I
I
don't
don't be
know.
knowing these hoes.
I think he was like the blonde hair white boy. He was like the main character in the 1st one, but I think he got killed off in like the second or the third one.
He got killed before the second one came. A brick hit him in the head. He died off screen. See, I know all the lore and shit. I done read the books. Yeah, that nigga died. They got him, bitch.
they got him home. They got his ass. But I'm excited. Like that trailer, baby. got me so shook because Death want that whole family. Ain't nobody spared, okay? Like,
Death said, bitch, I'm coming back to get all y'all hoes.
I'll come
Line
back for
this
every.
shit up.
None of y'all supposed to be here. If Death would have had his way, y'all wouldn't even be here right now. So I'm gonna just go ahead and take y'all out. Just do what I'm supposed to do. Do my big one and just kill all y'all motherfuckers. Cause y'all ain't supposed to be here.
Bitch,
I
I
can't wait.
want to see
Excited.
that.
Come
I
on.
want to see that action scene where them hoes was up in the sky and that glass thing broke, because you know we have something like that in Atlanta where it's like the restaurant is on top of
Oh,
the
the seats where y'all go, y'all eat in the air.
yeah. Well,
Mm-mm.
no, we also have this restaurant. I think it's called the Sundial. It's called the Sundial. And it spins slowly on top of the restaurant. Like you're rotating. It's located downtown. Somebody took me out years ago to the Sundial. Years ago. And parts of it you can see the city. And so that's all I thought about was, bitch, we at the Sundial and this shit get the dialing, and then we can't dial no more.
And this shit gets dialing. This shit gets the dialing.
I'm so excited to see Tony Todd.
Me too. I'm excited too.
And I'm excited to see these white hoes get slaughtered on TV.
In May. It come out in May.
I think so. I'm gonna be there. I'm gonna be there front row and center.
And you know what's crazy about Tony Todd is that most people remember him from Candyman, but he's done other movies too. Like he's done voice work, and he did. Since you're like a scare, a horror movie aficionado, you remember Hellfest? Hellfest came out.
Like, I don't know about Hellfest.
He was in Hellfest, and you should watch that. It's so good. It's about like this carnival, and everybody go there, and this crazy motherfucker be killing people. But then at the end, he go home to his daughter, and don't nobody know he was a killer. Well, Tony Todd is in that, and it was good to see him on screen because you know a lot of us just remember him from Candyman with the bees and shit. Like, kill this motherfucker, he evil.
No, I was saying Candyman, you kill these bitches. Kill them all. Because all he wanted was some white coochie. All he wanted to do was just play his little white coochie. You know what I'm saying?
He had this. So what they say, he had a baby by that white girl, right? And then they killed him or some shit. That's how he became Candyman. They cut off his arm and put honey on it.
Hung him up in front of everybody to see. He said, "Oh, this what y'all want to do? Bet I got it. I got y'all. Bitch, say my name. Y'all hoes are slaughtered."
Right? Why you gotta go to the ghetto though? Why you gotta go to the ghetto and be
Beanie Green?
Right? Why you go to one of the worst housing projects in Chicago and be killing yo people? Like they ain't had nothing to do with this.
Bitch, they all can get it at that point.
And the white folks in Louisiana, the one that killed you. You need to be down there torturing them, not us up here. Shit.
My favorite Final Destination movie is 3. That's my favorite one.
What's that one? What is that?
That was the one with the roller coasters.
What? Oh wait, and the nut or the screw came out or some shit?
Yes, Italy. Speaking of nut coming out. 1 second. Speaking of nut coming out, I was on the phone with my friend, and you know we going into spring season. I was like, "Girl, ain't this crazy? All this pollen. We really walking in plant nut. Like that's really what it is. It's plant semen all in the air, all in our nose, all in our mouth, all in our lungs.
Breathing it in.
Allergies is all fucked up. It's plant semen. These plants coming all in the air.
I don't want to think about semen going in my nose. Plant semen.
That's what it is. The pollen.
Wow, Lord.
And the bees just collecting it and spread it. It's just crazy. Nature is really interesting, and really when you think about it, how shit keep going.
I'm gonna Google is pollen semen for plants and see what Google say.
Pollen is how the plants get pollinated and keep going.
Yeah, I know.
The spores bust out in the air. The wind carry them on, or the bees or the birds carry them on. They go to the next plant, inseminate that bitch, and the plants keep going. You know, I was a head there to charge. I got straight A's on my life. I know what I'm talking about. Just a little piece. Now, when you Google it, they're not gonna say plant semen, Angelique. That's me being an asshole. That is not gonna say that. But when you think about it, that's what it is. All right, y'all. Listen, Nah, somebody just said it right here. Somebody said Oliver gonna hold us hostage. Listen, let me tell y'all something. When y'all hoes get my name ringing out here in the streets, oh yes, baby, I'm gonna hold you hostage to the very
Yes,
end.
that's what he do.
I'm gonna hold you hostage to the very end. I'm a businessman, baby.
He gonna make y'all. He gonna make y'all listen, or come in the classroom and leave out and then come back.
The fuck, girl, somebody just tried to open my. Hold on. We're gonna go to a quick commercial break. Honestly, we honestly gonna get into the mess. All right. Don't y'all go nowhere. There's definitely more after this. Hey you! Come here right quick. Facebook has done something it's never done before. They've given their creators the cheat code to get all the tea on who's following them. I'm finna show you how we are cracking the system. It's Oliver Twix here, back with another Twix tip on how to be a successful content creator on Facebook. Making money doing what you love as a creator is all about the customer. And in the digital space, it's the follower. I'm going to share some tips for reviewing your insights on professional dashboards, specifically followers. So get out your pen and paper. Head over to professional dashboard and click the insights tab to access your insights. Today, we're going to only focus on follower insights. Now listen, you must have at least 100 followers that are not also your friends in order to learn more about your audience. These metrics here include net followers, which is the number of new followers minus the number of unfollows during a specified time period. Now, my personal fave is age and gender, which tells the estimated age and gender distribution across your audience. Listen, Professional Dashboard has all the steps on what it takes to be a monetized creator on Facebook. Now it's time you get to moving by creating content that gets you started on the right path. And I'll see you soon. Mwah.
Oh boy, you know.
Oh my gosh,
Oliver.
we're back. What happened?
Oliver, you gotta turn the squall off. That shit been going the entire time.
Angelique, why do you let this keep going and you don't tell me? I don't hear it. Friend, I've told you
It was
1,000
going on
times
during
to
the
tell
commercial.
me.
It was
Oh,
going on
was it
during-
just the commercial?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I don't know what be going on. Oh, child, that was my mama bamming on it though.
Oh, Mama Twigs.
Mama Twix is here, child. No, she was coming to
Yes.
bring me. Polo sent me a gift today.
Oh, what is it? Open it. I want to see.
Ralph Lauren. What they sent me. This is one of my favorite things of being like an influencer or
What they
person.
send
People
me?
always send you free
Ooh,
stuff.
gifts.
I love gifts. Ooh. Ooh, this is so cute.
What is it? Oh, some cologne.
In a hat.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
Oh, in a hat. Look.
If I had a man, I would have gave it to him.
Don't be like Dr. G now. Don't go bald headed and then put a cap on, cause child.
I wonder what it smells like. Hold on, let me see.
I was
Mom,
looking
did
at
you
that-
spray this already? Well, you had already opened it. You could have sprayed it.
Like a man.
Now she didn't. Now my mama she didn't open the box. Now I'm pretty sure it didn't come like this. I'm pretty sure it came packaged up,
She's
wrapped
like,
up.
Yeah,
And
she's
she
like,
done bust the box open.
She do what a mama do.
Open the box. Sent me the video of her opening the box and show me what's in there. You have might as well sprayed it at that point.
You might as well just kept it for yourself.
I don't know about that part now. She can't do
Oh,
that.
I was looking at the girl that left the comment about holding people hostage. She's so pretty. Helena. She's
Ooh, this smell like man.
Her picture. It smell like a man, don't it?
Smell like straight like a man.
Ooh, I bet it smell good.
It smell good, but I don't want to smell like this. See, I'm gonna pair this with something because I don't want to smell like that.
What you wear? You wear cologne or perfume?
I wear mainly perfumes, but it's a certain palette. Like I like things that do have a oud or like a musk to it, but I like a soft, dainty overtone. So like I would probably pair this and Coco Chanel together.
Oh,
Like I probably would spray this down a little bit, but then I would go back over it with Coco Chanel because I like that soft, you know. Good smell.
Chanel got a one called Chance and it's pink. You will really like it. It's like it doesn't have like warm notes. It's sweet and fruity, but it's so good. Oh my god. And Daisy, so fresh. Ooh, that shit smell good. That's my signature scent. That
Somebody
Daisy
talk
by
about
Marc Jacobs. But we
somebody
talking about
talking
perfume now. Look, go
right.
ahead.
Somebody talking about Oliver holding this hostage like
Just like
Marvin. Yeah,
Marvin
close the door.
now.
I said close the door.
Oh my god.
Let me tell y'all just would have heard a yo Marvin for real. Mom, come say hi to the people right quick. I'm gonna talk about this funky stuff.
Yes, come on, Mama Twix. We want to see you.
Come all the way down. Come all over. Hey, Mom.
Yes.
Hi to the people.
Period.
Hi to the people.
Praise the Lord.
Praise the Lord. How y'all doing? I hate this.
You so beautiful.
Ain't she pretty?
Thank you. Thank you so much. Everybody good out there? As y'all can see, I'm always working. I'm off to my next adventure. So thank y'all for loving on my son. I appreciate it. And thank y'all for loving on me too as well. Y'all be good.
Yeah. I'm trying to get Mama to do a podcast with me, but she keep forgetting about it. Well, we're gonna sit down and talk about stuff together.
It's gonna happen soon. Real soon. Like round the corner soon.
Okay, around the corner. You're so pretty.
I am.
Yeah, I know that's right.
Thank you.
I love you.
I love you more.
Bye.
Aw. Well, Mama says she booked and busy.
I'm getting off late tonight. I have that.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, I love you.
I love you too.
Mama got that wagon too.
Your mama got a big booty.
She big.
I used to hate when she used to come up to my school with all that stuff. Like, girl, and wearing this damn uniform. Embarrassing me.
Like,
Speaking of embarrassing me.
Uh-oh. Let's get into it. Because, baby, what is going on? What is going on, Oliver? What the fuck is going on? Now, what Funky Dineva said, you had said? What happened? What had happened or didn't happen? Tell us, child. We are seated.
I want to tell y'all this before I start. We're gonna be here for a minute because I'm gonna take us through a story time. And I'm the type of person, I've always been the type of person, if I'm gonna tell it, I'm just gonna tell it all, right? Because that lady right there used to fuck me up as a child for being dishonest. And so as an adult in the entertainment world, my go-to has always been I'm either gonna shut up and not say nothing, or I'm gonna talk and say it all. My preference is to shut up and not say nothing. And I think throughout the years, y'all have seen this from me, you know, with even the whole back and forth with T.S. Madison. It's only really so much I'm going to say because I just don't want the chaos. And I don't want to feel responsible like I'm hurting somebody or causing some type of pain and strife to somebody beyond entertainment and all this other shit. Fuck comments and all this other shit. I can give a fuck about all that shit. I don't got to validate myself to nobody except for the one above. But at this point, Angela is just like, well, fuck it. If everybody else say fuck it, why should I still care? You know what I mean? Fuck it. So, girl, I wake up. What's this? When all this shit, whatever the next morning was after this, I wake up. Now, to know me is to know I wake up at 3:30, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, 4:30, fully awake, starting the day, getting up, doing shit. And so I did something that I typically do not do, which is watch Funky's lives, because I don't watch him no more, only because, bitch, I can talk to him. You know, I talk to him, I see him. Typically, anybody I've worked with, if I work with you or I know you in real life, I typically stop watching whatever it is that may have introduced me to you, you know, which is a huge reason why I don't watch Married to Medicine, because it's like I already know what the fuck is going on and y'all hoes up the line anyways, you know. Like when Quad, we won't be a mess, and I'm gonna say it, like when Quad said she ain't never heard about Dr. G having another baby, I said, oh girl, turn this off. I can't watch this shit. Oh no, turn this off. Actually, I can't even sit there and enjoy it as a person. Anyways, baby, I'm watching the video, and he get on talking about Tasha K. So I'm thinking, I said, oh Lord, he said he gonna slap the shit out of Tasha K. I don't even know what happened with Tasha K. I still ain't even dig into it. So I'm like, oh Lord, he finna be everywhere. You know, this finna be everywhere when we wake up in the morning.
He put on his Instagram, not to interrupt you, but just to give you
No, we talking.
context. He put on his Instagram, his stomach was fucked up because he went out to eat or something. So the second slide was like his
Was
pants,
it that fucking underwear?
his underwear, yeah.
I told
So Tasha K had put it on her Instagram. It was like Funky Dineva said his stomach messed up, and then Funky had went under the comments and was like, "This is what you choose to put, like, girl, bye, or you being a mess or whatever." So that's what. Just to
Is
get
that
context.
truly what started all of this?
I mean, I would hope not, because when he put, because I follow Funky, so, and I follow Tasha too, but when he put that on there, I thought he was being funny. So like, cause I done had the bubble gut, so I know how that is. You get to sweating, you're hot, you just want to go home. Cause he was talking about how he was hot, he was sweating and shit, and I was like, oh my God, I know what he's talking about. I be having the moments too. So I'm like, damn, like he got the bubble guts, he about shit. So I had like laughed at it, but then when I saw that Tasha K picked it up, and then he had left that comment, he left that comment. I was like, oh, he mad, but maybe he mad about something else.
Yes, because him and Tasha K have had a back and forth where it seems like, and I heard him, it seems like she wants to be his friend in real life, but then on the internet, it seems like she's antagonizing him and whatnot, which like, I don't got no dog in the fight. I could care less, honestly, because it ain't my fight. That's between them. I don't give a fuck. I'm not really invested into all that. But if him posting that is what started all of this,
because he was taking a shit. Okay, continue your story, Oliver. Come on, because we hold these people. What the Brooklyn MUA said, we hold y'all hostage like Marvin Sapp child.
these hoes don't sit here. These hoes eating this shit up. I convincing them. They eating this shit up. They like this kind of shit. And saying this is why I got my ass off of YouTube and I'm over there with the white people with the Facebook and the Meta. I swear to God. I don't understand how the YouTubers in the black sector live and thrive. This shit would get on my fucking nerves. When I tell you, I thank God so much. He has blessed me with a way to make the same amount of money. Well, actually more money, way more money than I was making on YouTube over there on Facebook, just by posting clips of me and my crazy life and doing sounds and being contracted as a creative consultant with Meta. I'm so happy.
Sometimes better using Facebook.
Way better. Let me tell you something about my life right now, Angelique. I make way more money doing a whole lot less with a whole lot of less stress, way less stress since I've departed from so many entities, especially rooted in the Black YouTube sector. Life is fucking amazing.
Y'all content creators that's watching, take notes, because Oliver is dropping jewels and dropping gems and dropping free fucking game. Come on now.
I hate to say it, but I understand why people like Kingsley and Todrick get over there with the white people and never come back. I get it. I totally understand. And my silly ass trying to hold it down. You know what I'm saying? And stay true to the people.
Sometimes you gotta go to where money is. It ain't about selling out or nothing, but shit, it is how you make your income, and the check is better. You ain't selling your soul. You just going to where it's profitable, where you can make money and live comfortably.
Yeah. Because see, my whole thing is, let me just stop. Let me just hold it. This is a story time. It's story time. Y'all drink something, smoke something, hold something. So of course I see him mention Oliver said, hold on 1 second. I'll do y'all one even better. Because I don't want to say what nobody said. Let's just say what they said. Let's just play what they said, you know?
So he mad about Tasha K, and then because of that, he said what Oliver said.
Well, then he started talking about Michelle. We just gonna play a little bit.
Oh, we can't hear it, Oliver.
You said you can't hear it?
Mm-mm.
I'm sorry. Let's see this. Let's do it like this then. Ooh, I love technology and I love that I'm so good with it.
and you smell like a canal in the middle of Minnesota. And I'm throwing Oliver all under the bus, and Oliver, do forgive me, but Oliver came back and said last week when he saw you at the Nene Leak show thing, when you went over there and tried to talk to him, you was stank then, and 3 people came back and said you was stank at you too, Dineva. You lied, you know good and goddamn well. That was dog food. That was dog food that was busted at the front door of your condo, but you wanted to make it seem like I had doo-doo, like I'm sitting there living in a house with doo-doo at the front door. A house that you came to every day and pick me up. But catch this tea, bitch. In the midst of me living in that house with that doo-doo, bitch, I ain't never smell as bad as you. So here's the thing.
Hold on. Wait a minute. This is a lot. Okay. So how we jump from him and Tasha K beefing to your name getting put up in some stuff about Michelle.
This.
And
so when I watched the video, I was trying to find the moment, and maybe somebody in the comments can help me, but it seemed like somebody mentioned Michelle and he just decided he had time that day. Now I could be wrong. I do not concretely know why he got started on Michelle that day. I do not. It seemed like she called a Tasha K stray. That's what it seemed like. I could be wrong. Fuck all that, honestly. So I'm sitting here. I'm gonna walk you through all of my emotions. Now, okay, let me start off by saying this before I even begin. I have to first of all repent before the people to God, because if I was never gossiping, if I was never running my mouth, none of this would have happened. So if I would have never opened my mouth about anything, none of this would have happened. And I take that very serious, actually. And I think this is God's way of telling me something. I know it is God's way of telling me something. Me and him already had a discussion that morning. And I said, God, I hear you. I feel you. Because he does things strategically to get your attention. And what this is attached to, what I will talk about as we keep going, it got my attention. And it made me say, Eddie, shut your mouth. Shut your mouth. He didn't say goddamn mouth. I said goddamn, but shut your mouth. Because I'm about to put you in places with people and things that you don't need to be. Shut it up all the way from top to bottom. Shut your mouth. Because running your mouth innocently, as I thought, can land you in some shit like this. When I tell y'all, anything moving forward with a bitch getting on the internet saying Oliver said, they lying. Because moving this day forward, bitch, don't nobody get shit from me except for a hello and whatever my job is on camera.
But isn't there a fine line between what I say to you as a friend, as a confidant, versus what you know you should and shouldn't say on the internet?
I would think so. I would think so. I gotta repent because I was dead ass wrong. The Bible said he don't like people that gossip. He don't. And that's probably why the black YouTube sector all fucked up, because we all over here gossiping and talking about people.
It ain't nothing.
That don't make it right.
White. Everybody gossip. We all spread. We all talk about the tea with who, what, where, when, why, how. Give me more. You know what the Bible said? The Bible said we shouldn't do a lot of things, but we do. So, I mean, shit.
I took that as a sign from the Most High to shut your ass up. I got you from over there, and I'd put you over here in a good spot to do what you need to do and move your career forward, which, praise the Lord, the career is moving forward. I thank the Lord. A lot of people don't get the chances and opportunities that I have had. And so with me being blessed with the chances and opportunities, I need to do my part on this side while he working for me on the other side and shut the fuck up. Lesson learned. God, please forgive me. I also got to apologize to Michelle. I got to. Because whether y'all laughing, and Funky, that's still... Funky Q, to me, is the closest thing two people can get that's not blood related. You feel me? Out of all the people in my media career, people like Oliver, friends. Let me tell you something. I ain't never thought none of these hoes was my friends. I may have acted like they was my friend, I may have played along to get along, but I ain't never in one day thought that Nam bitch was my friend. Especially when I with two eyes can see what they do to other people. You think I'm dumb enough not to think they're gonna do it to me? I'm sorry, y'all. The Alex got my nose fucked up. I don't do drugs.
It's the pollen. The pollen.
Yeah, it's the
season.
pollen. I don't do drugs. I may eat an edible and suck a dick, but I ain't doing nothing else, baby. That's about it. Okay. I just got to get at this claiming because I don't get into none of that. You can rip my hair from my ass crack, won't shit show up? Okay.
Look, I know you apologizing about, or you know.
Wait, hold that thought. I got to apologize to Michelle. I'm sorry.
Funky wrong for that though. He wrong.
I'm sorry to Michelle because I don't like to feel like I'm bullying somebody, and I'm never gonna get into what Funky and her got going on. And me and her had a conversation, not this day, but on another day, which I thought I would never have to talk about this, but now we talking about it. We're gonna talk about it. His fights ain't my fights, because when I be out here windmilling and I be having my own shit going on, don't nobody show up for me. And not saying I require nobody to show up for me, because I don't. I would honestly, the only child in me, I would rather handle all my shit by myself, to be quite honest. I want to see what my capabilities and powers are. I never want to feel like I'm ganging up on somebody or I'm third wheeling or bandwagon or none of that. I really don't got no problem with Michelle. I really don't. I don't. I don't like what she do to Funky. I didn't like what she did to Madison. I don't like what she be doing to Claudia. I don't like what she do. I don't like what she do to Candy. I don't like the tone of her content. It feels very mean-spirited, but at the end of the day, the bitch ain't never did. I mean, she has done some shit to me. She has. But ultimately, I don't care. That's her. I just turn my head and keep on going. But that don't mean I got to hate the bitch, or we got to have beef, or we got to have drama, we got to have problems. I don't want no problems with nobody. And don't nobody really want no problems with me, to be very honest. You really don't. I don't even want to lock in on nobody like that, because I don't even want the world to even see me on that type of time and energy and what it gives. I want y'all to see the gray streak, the glasses, and the laugh. That's all she give. I don't want y'all to see nothing else, okay? But I want to apologize to her, because had I not brought up her name when I was talking to him about what happened that day, potentially none of this, it wouldn't have happened, because he would not have had that Oliver said to use as a weapon against her. And I'm not in agreement with it. Yeah, read her down, but putting me in it as a bullet, no.
Yeah.
That really hurt my feelings, because it felt like somebody that I thought cared about me. And not saying that he didn't, not saying that he don't, because I strongly believe he do. Like, I don't think he did it knowing he was going to hurt my feelings or place me in a compromised position or nothing like that. I don't think he did. I think he was just getting at her. But we hear the damage is done. It really did hurt my feelings, because as I've told him before in the past, I don't really want to be up in you and Michelle's shit. Like, I don't give a fuck. It's not my fight. That's between you and her. Yeah. And if this conversation that we had was in confidence, as two friends on the phone chopping it up, just talking between us two, I didn't think something that I said was going to be taken and used later on a public platform, or I wouldn't have been having that conversation or all the other conversations we've had if I would have thought that this would be public information, because I would never publicly come out and say what he said I said. I would never even do that to my worst enemy. To me, it's lame. Now, him and Michelle going back and forth, that's them. To me, it's lame. To me. And it feels like I'm being mean to come out and say somebody stank or this or this. That is so mean. You know what I'm saying? It's mean.
Not stink, but stank with the A.
You know what I'm saying? And then here's the part two. And I forgot to say this. Now, the reason why it took me so long to go live and talk about this, because I rehearsed this in so many ways. Every situation I lose. So I was like, fuck it, I'm just gonna get on here and talk and just say, at least I said what the fuck I wanted to say. Whoever mad, then fuck it. If my name was never brought up in this, I would be up here saying this bullshit I'm saying right now. Sorry, Michelle. Because I do feel bad. My bad. I'm so sorry. Angie, anything you want to say before I'll take us back to what I said and what happened?
So the confidence that you know brought up with you and Funky. How do you move forward? How do you move
Shut my
forward with
damn mouth.
that? Are you worried that anything else that you said in confidence that he's gonna get on the internet and say anything else that you said in confidence that was private conversations? Are you worried about that?
Am I worried about it? No, I'm
Mhm.
not worried about it. Could it happen? Sure, anything is possible. I didn't think he was gonna do this, but no, like I don't. It's no beef between me and Funky. Like, not.
Have you talked to him since
Yes,
then?
I've talked to him. I have talked to him. Now the bitch
Okay.
ain't. Now the bitch ain't said. The bitch hasn't said nothing to me about it.
He hates that because he knew he was wrong. He knew he's
We
wrong.
talking about everything else. We talk about
But
business,
that.
and I'm doing a shoot for him on Sunday and everything else. But I've been knowing Funky since 2015. This will make 10 years we've been in each other's company. He wasn't gonna come tell me this. I would have been so shocked after learning about what happened. He would have picked up the phone and called me or texted me and said, "Hey Oliver, I did this." No. I would have been shocked.
He said, "I'm gonna just let the streets tell him because I know the streets gonna tell him."
Maybe. But that's still my nigga though. I love him down. Like what has happened does not negate that he has done so many great things for me, you know, including giving me my start. When I met him in college, which we're gonna get to this day. He asked me, "What did you want?" I said, "Funky, I just want to know. Like, I don't know shit about the entertainment business. I don't know nothing about social media. I don't know nothing about being an influencer. I know nothing. Can you show me and teach me?" And he did just that. And out of all of the relationships I've made since I've been in the entertainment business, I feel like the one I had with him is the most sincere because it was never rooted in utility. For years, he would tell people I was his personal assistant. I'm telling y'all here right now, I never did nothing. I never did anything. I never worked. I never created. I may have done something here and there, but it was really going with him to the events, going with him to the bar, going with him to this, going with him to Quad House, or we at Tamar House, or we at this person house, or we going to TR Speak Easy that don't nobody know about, but like it was always that type of stuff, which was also very beneficial because I learned a lot about being a young adult, nightlife, the bar, drinking, stuff that people would try to do. I learned a lot, and I connected and networked with a lot of people. Funky is still one of my favorite people. He is like family to me, and I know I'm like family to him. That's my nigga. I love him. We just talking about the situation that has happened. I just don't want nobody to think that, oh, Oliver mad at Funky. No, I was hurt and disappointed, and I'm aggravated. I gotta do this, but no, that's still my nigga.
But you know what they say?
That's always my nigga.
The ones that hurt you the most be the ones that be closest. But I would feel hurt too, and I would feel disappointed if because the way you just speak about him is with such adoration and respect and admiration, right? And you give him his flowers. That would really make me feel beyond some type of way if I'm telling you something in confidence. If we gossiping, we kikiing, we doing what we do because we peoples, and then I go on the internet and I see that I said something about somebody that wasn't meant to be put public because you got beef with this person. Like that, I ain't gonna lie, Oliver, that shit I have a bitch crying, screaming, ready to cuss a motherfucker out. Like, why the fuck? Why would you do that? Why would you say yeah? Like, I would feel like I couldn't trust you no more. Like, I feel like, I don't know, that I would just change. I would change how I was around somebody that did that to me. I don't even know if I would be able to be friends with the person after that, or at least, shit child. But like, I'm good on you. I need a minute. I'm okay.
I don't know why the Lord has put this inside of me. I get over shit really quickly. I just do. We all fuck up. I mean, shit, girl, just a couple of months ago, my ass was in the media saying some shit, and then Madison was mad. So I get it. I totally get how you can have a lapse and you caught up in this camera shit. And, so I don't charge it to his heart. I know that man loves me. I know that. For sure. Can't nobody tell me that because he's proved it time and time and time again that he cares about me. Do I agree with everything that he do? Fuck no. Have me and him got into it behind the scenes, bitch? Yes, we have. But again, out of all the people that I have encountered, him being the first person really that I've met since I came in here, our relationship has never changed. He's never mistreated me. He's only honestly tried to help me out, and I just think this is a moment of him getting caught up in the moment.
In the bullshit. Yeah.
Just caught up in the bullshit. Now the bullshit still got some side effects, and I still have made decisions, but I don't think I'm not charging it to his heart. I'm not. I just won't do that. I'm gonna give that grace.
Yeah, and I'll say this too. That when you arguing with somebody, and
especially a bitch you don't like.
Yeah, it's like I'm gonna say, even though I'm gonna say whatever's on my mind, and I'm gonna say whatever is gonna hurt this person because I'm upset, and yeah, I'm gonna come for your throat, and it just so happened to be that you had, shit, Oliver, you collateral, like shit.
I really was collateral damage.
I don't think I don't think he had a plan, because the way y'all are, and I wholeheartedly do believe, like, I don't know Funky, like I'm coming in as someone who doesn't know, but I know you, and just the way you talk about him and how he has, done things for you. When people love you, they will put you in a position to succeed. And I have always said that. When people love you and they have the power to put you in a position where you can flourish and do better, they will do that. And it sounds like to me that he has done that for you.
Yeah.
So
most definitely.
So
most definitely.
It's not a question of, do he love you or not, or whatever. I don't know. Maybe I'm just going off top, whatever. But
yeah, I
don't think it was done. I don't think it was done maliciously. I think, when we get into it, we be like, yeah, fuck that bitch. That's why such and such said you blah blah blah.
You
blah,
a stank ass bitch.
You a stank asshole. Blah 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 blah. And then you'd be like, he probably was like, damn, I probably shouldn't have said that, but I was in the heat of the moment. Blah blah blah. Probably was that, but it was still wrong though. It wasn't right. It wasn't right.
So let's go to the day, and I'm gonna do multiple things at the same time
because it's a lot.
So the main reason why I was hurt by this is because this could, and I'm just gonna speak openly. I'm speaking openly, honest. So whatever happens after this, just fuck it. At least I feel better that I told the truth. I ain't holding nothing back. The reason I was even in the vicinity of Michelle is because I was there doing something with Nene Leakes, right? Which he said he saw you at the Nene Leakes thing and whatever. Now, I haven't, and the world does not know in what way, in the capacity, and why I was there.
So this was not recent. He's referencing.
No, this is recent. This happened at the top. I saw Michelle at Nene's thing at the top of this month in March.
Okay.
This is recent.
Okay.
He knows why I was there. The world doesn't know, but he knows because I was so excited to tell him about my little star-studded ATL day I had between meeting Carlos for the first time, having that moment. I saw Milan Christopher, which I know Milan, and Milan knows me. I had that opportunity that I hope the world still gets to see even after all this shit. With Nene and all the other stuff, I was really excited about that day. And so even Michelle coming up was really me just telling my parent about how my day went. I'm talking about the food, I'm just describing the day. And so going back to why it hurt me because, like, one, Michelle is friends with Nene. You coming out saying it's about her could potentially fuck up what I got going on or what I'm trying to have going on, which is very plausible and possible. A bitch would be like, oh, he said this on this. And again, I was there working. Fuck all this shit that y'all see. Y'all may see me on TV, on the internet, stuff like that. I take it very serious when I get hired to do something or I'm on the set. Because that is my job. Oliver Twix is my job. And when I go on set, I go there, I sit down, I speak to the crew, I speak to everybody, I wait my turn, I do my job, and I bounce. I'm not there trying to create no scene. I'm not there. I'm there to work, respect the place and what's going on, and take my black ass home. And so for me, I didn't appreciate that Oliver was somewhere professionally working and he was being messy. I didn't like that. No, I'm not just starting out, but no, I'm not on the level of a Funky. I still have work to do, which I'm always willing to work. I don't mind working. I think people know that about me. One thing that bitch will do is work. He don't mind working. And so this right here could potentially, which I did a temperature check. It seemed like it may be okay. I hope the world still gets to see it, but it's like this could potentially fuck up something that I was really excited about. I was really excited about being there and doing what I did, and like the world seeing this, seeing me in this type of light, seeing me do this type of thing. You coming out saying I said this bitch stank could potentially fuck up my shit. What Angelique got going on? What Angelique doing? Angie? We're gonna wait for her to come back. We're gonna keep going. So that was one. That's why my feelings was like, I was like, ugh, I don't really need this because my thing ain't, the world don't know. And my thing could potentially not come out. And that day was a day for me and my team and my friends that was there. It was a day. And we thank the Lord that it ended on an amazing note that hopefully y'all can still see. Hopefully, I pray that this don't fuck it up, right? And it's not about kissing ass. It's just about being grateful for your opportunities when the Lord give them to you. You know what I'm saying? And other people may feel like working with Nene ain't shit. Other people may feel like doing her podcast or whatever the fuck she got going on ain't shit. But to me, it was everything. To me, to sit next to somebody who has inspired me, who has entertained me, who has really loved on me. Me and Nene, we ain't close. I don't want to try to perpetuate that idea, but we've had private times. We've had private conversations. I've been around her multiple times. She's talked to me. She has really always been so sweet to me. And so I don't want it to seem like she allowed me to be in her space and then I came out being messy. Especially if it plays what she said to me at the end, which was, Oliver, I really like you and I respect you and you dope. I don't fuck with them other people, but I like you and I fuck with you. And now it's like, now my shit in some mess regarding her friend that she cool with. That, you know what I'm saying? All because my friend decided to get on the internet and blast this bitch and said I said it. Where Angie at? We're gonna keep on going. So that was that. Y'all, I never said that lady stank. That is not what I said. Because she wasn't stank. She was not stank. She wasn't stank. I never said she was stank. And see, this is the part that makes me really honestly embarrassed that I even got to get on here and say what I did say, because once again, I feel like a bully and I don't like feeling like that. I feel like a huge bully right now, which is why I keep saying, Michelle, I'm sorry, because this ain't my style. It's just, I feel like a bully, but we here, we being honest. I'm sorry. It's never going to happen again. Here we go. First of all, Oliver, why was you even talking to Michelle? Let's start there. So the truth was, Michelle didn't come up to me. I went up to Michelle and I spoke, right? Because we was on the same set. I didn't know what potentially was finna happen, if we was finna be on the same panel, if they was finna have us sit next to each other. Hey girl, how you doing? Because me and Michelle have spoken before, right? Behind the scenes. Oliver, you and Michelle spoke before behind the scenes? Yes, we have. I'm gonna tell you about it. Let's backtrack a little bit. So back in 2019, when I went with Funky to the Essence Fest, y'all remember during that time, Michelle was in it with Madison real heavy on the internet. I don't know if this was before or after they went to court. I don't know, but Madison and Michelle was into it real heavy. Funky and Michelle had already had their bout in the media, right? Y'all remember Michelle got on the internet and said she saw Funky and he was in the corner coming out looking like he was doing drugs and was sweating. And she said she saw me and I ran to go tell and I was passing out flyers and all the other shit. All the other shit was incorrect. It was absolutely wrong. It was crazy. It was wrong. It was wrong. Nothing she told y'all in that video is what happened in real life. Now, in her eyes, that may have what had happened, but that wasn't what was going on. Bitch, first of all, I ain't passing out no motherfucking flyers. I make them. I don't pass them out. And I ain't trying to shit on the people that do. Get your money, live your dreams, be happy. Miss Oliver ain't passing out no motherfucking flyers. When I was SGA president, I ain't passing out no flyers, okay? I made them. I got them, print them out. I'll cut them. But I wasn't passing out no flyers that day. I was passing Quad her phone because that was around the time she was divorcing Dr. G. And the show was finna come out. And I had her phone because we was looking for food. And she told me, Oliver, hold my phone because she was doing something. I can't remember. But she said, if my phone ring, please pass me my phone. I think a lawyer, somebody was calling her. And so I was running to go give Quad her phone. Not knowing I was running past Michelle and the other guy that be with her. Anyways, fast forward, Michelle then gets on YouTube and my name comes up in it where she dragging me and roasting me. And then Josh talking about he'll slap me in my mouth and all this other stuff. And I'm like, how did I get in it? And a lot of people used to do this a lot, which is another reason why I won't say I hate the way it just had to happen. I'm really happy I'm detached from a lot of people on the YouTube streets and the media because people will be mad at Madison, mad at Funky, and then get mad at me just because I'm around them or I'm working with them when Oliver don't give a fuck. What a bitch eat don't make me shit, and what you suck will never make me bust. I don't jump in other people's fights because I don't expect people to jump in mine. Now, I can see what you're doing, and I can take note and inventory, but at the end of the day, it is totally unfair for me to treat you because of what you and another bitch got going on. Just keep my name out of it. I never liked Michelle. I won't say I never liked Michelle. I did not like Michelle for including my name in her and Funky's business the way that she was. And she had people from Fort Lauderdale was calling me and was like, Michelle Brown talking about you. I had never said nothing about Michelle Brown on the internet. I had never been on her page. I had never commented on her shit. And it's the only thing I know about Michelle was when I was in middle school, in high school, we would go to her site and then eventually Funky's site and then media takeout, looking to see what was the latest tea on the Housewives. That was my interaction with that woman before she said my name on there. Do y'all remember this? The video still may be up. She pulled my name all in it. Anytime something go over her, Madison, my name is in it. So, a couple of months ago, was it this year or was it last year? I don't know. It wasn't this year. It was last year when I went to that YouTube event. I went to a YouTube event. They invited me out, and like they do, they go to see, a lot of these social media platforms, they hold events where they will invite creators, usually some of the top creators in that city or on the platform, and they'll invite them out for networking, to teach them more about the platform. I've gone to, and I go to the ones for Facebook, Instagram, Threads, Snapchat, and YouTube. Those are the ones I attend because they invite me out. You know what I'm saying? And I saw Michelle there, right? The only reason why I walked up and spoke to Michelle was because she was in the company of the only two other people I knew in that room, which was Bingeworthy. Y'all know Bingeworthy on YouTube, and House of Aaron. Aaron, I know them very well. Well, not very well, but I've hung out with them. I've spoken to them. They real cool, sweet guys, always nice and sweet to me. I've done some work with Bingeworthy. When I was on Chasing Reality, I had him do some shit. And I like Aaron. Aaron is a key. And I've hung out with them a couple times. And so I'm in a room full of people I do not know. Innately, you're going to go to the people that you do know. But Michelle Brown was over there. So I said, you know what? This is the perfect time for me to approach her. Because, see, I'm that girl. I can't really do the back and forth on the internet like how they do and argue. I just can't do it. I would rather, unless it's on a TV screen, like we on a reality TV show, I could argue with you then. Or we can talk in person and we can fight if you got so much energy. Angie back. Hey, Angie.
Sorry.
It's okay. It's okay. Just jump on in. So I was like, this is the perfect time for me to approach Michelle. Scoot over a little bit, Andrew, just in case we got to clip this. Get in the center, yeah. No, the other side. Yeah, there you go. And so I rolled up on Michelle. I said, Michelle, why you always got my name in your mouth when you talk about them people? I ain't never said nothing about you. And she got the you know. And I'm not gonna lie, in the moment, I saw Michelle for what it was. You know, all this online shit she be doing, that's just what she do on the internet. When I was talking to her in person, she was actually very nice. And she was actually, now I don't think she expected me to press her. I don't think she expected that because she was stuttering just a little bit, but she was very nice and very pleasant. And I said, Michelle, I don't appreciate that because I've never said nothing about you ever. I've never done nothing to you. Whatever you got going on with them, keep me out of it because I don't adopt their feelings. I don't jump in other people's fights because people don't jump in my fights and I don't expect nobody to jump in my fight. I've never said nothing to you, about you, done nothing to you. So please, like why? It's not nice and it's not kind.
Can you give me the cliff notes? You pressed Michelle at this event?
Yeah, at the YouTube event. And she apologized. She apologized and said, okay, everything clear, everything clean. I said, thank you. You know, and not saying me and Michelle got to be friends because we're not gonna be friends. Because you don't like my friends. So I don't expect us to be friends. But we're gonna be in the same room potentially. We're gonna be at the same events potentially. And I said that the first time I saw her in person, I was gonna walk up to her and we was gonna talk. We was. I don't want no beef or no drama, especially with a bitch that I ain't never did nothing to. And you ain't never did, you know? Now she done talked about me on the YouTube, which I get, because that's what she do. Moving forward, slate is clean. We cool. Like she said, yeah, cool. Fast forward to the Nene thing, I see her there. Now, granted, I thought potentially I was going to be there to be filming for, which I was originally supposed to be filming for the podcast that her and Sierra has. If you watch the podcast, they have two people that sit next to each other. So I thought in my brain, potentially, it's going to be Michelle and I sitting next to each other for this podcast. Let me go up to her now and say hello. I didn't see nothing wrong with that. I didn't see nothing wrong with that. Hello.
You should never would have turned and said hello, baby. You should just sat down next to her. Oh Lord Jesus. Look at this.
The conversation was fine. Oliver, you didn't say the lady stank, but what did you say? This is what I said. So later when I was telling Funky about my day, and again, I'm telling him something that I haven't even told a lot of my close people that I've done because I wanted the moment to be the moment, you know, and it's unfortunate that even if the moment still happens, this is going to be brought up, which makes me a little agitated because I wanted to have my own moment, you know, like let me do my thing. What I did say was, Jesus, Michelle, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Oh, I'm so sorry. What I did say was verbatim, I understand what people say when they talk about her. Eddie, what you mean by that? We all know for years on the YouTube streets, people done said Michelle stank, right? That's what they said. They said she got a foul odor. So in me talking to Funky, I said, you know what I'm saying? You know, I saw Michelle, ooh, child, I finally see, you know, gossiping, Lord, I'm sorry. Ooh, child, I finally see what people be saying about her. This shit not funny, man. And this is torturing me. And this is really part of my punishment. I feel so bad that it's people laughing off. Like, I feel bad, Angelique. Like, oh my God, I feel so bad. This is torture right now. What I did say was, I see what people be talking about. And I followed it up by saying, I said she wasn't stank, but it smelled like flesh. You know, it smelled like flesh was being shedded. You know, it just smelled like that's what it's like. It had like an undertone of
Not flesh being
Like
shedded.
it was just flesh. It was
Oliver, you so
fleshy.
old. Oh my God. You've been around the old folks too long. What the it don't stink, but it smell like flesh. What? What? What the fuck? What the fuck, baby? What the fuck flesh smell? What the fuck?
You know what I could describe it to? Y'all know when y'all was little kids and you may have had like an older auntie or something like that. Yeah. I feel so bad, but I gotta say it. I'm so sorry. Lord, please forgive me. I feel so bad doing this. I'm gonna keep saying I just feel so bad. But you know, like when you had an older auntie and she may have like, she may got a hairy chin or little titty fur. And you go to hug her. You a little child, so you up in the stomach area, you go to hug her, and you be like, oh, it don't stink, but
It got that smell, that stench to it. Yeah.
it's like, ooh. Because at first, and what made me notice it at first when I smelled it, I was like, ooh, shit, is that me? Like, ooh, like I know I've been here for a couple hours, but did my shit, And then I was like, oh my God. And then she made like a little move. And I was like, oh, that's Michelle. And so in telling Funky later, I was like, I understand what people be saying. No, and y'all, I really hate to be doing this, and this is why it's not honestly funny. That's why I feel bad, and I got to take the consequence, whatever come with it. The reason why the shit not funny is because what I smelled, it wasn't stank like she was stank, like she was stank, because she actually had a very nice perfume on, and she smelled nice. She looked nice. She was real, she was cool. It gave like it's a condition, or it's something going on, or maybe that time of month, or it's a, and I don't know women terms. That's another reason why I'm like, I don't want to be a part of this conversation, because I never want no woman, especially a black woman, think I'm around here talking about her pussy or her vagina or medical issues that a man like me would never know nothing about, never experience, and it's not funny. For me, that's me. But what I experienced from it, I was like, oh, this is something else. It's not like, oh, she just stank and she just around here just rank-a-dank. Like, this is, So later, when I'm talking to Funky, that's exactly what I was like, ooh, I see what people be saying. Like, I get it, because it was a fleshy smell. It was a fleshy smell. That's what I said. And I moved on to talking about the whole rest of the day that happened,
Funky ain't move on from that.
I'm thinking this is a one-on-one conversation with my friend who we talk about, I won't say we talk about everybody, but he done told me some stuff that I would never repeat. And honestly, listen, if you tell Funky, Oliver probably know. You know what I'm saying? He probably know. I ain't gonna say nothing because I want to stay in the know. And then I also don't want to put him in a position to have to defend himself off of something that he confided in telling me.
Yeah.
Because I love and care about him, and I don't want him to be answering for some shit that I done volunteered him for. Like he done volunteered me for this. I also got to say this too, because I don't want her to come out and say, I'm gonna tell my own tea. Ain't nobody gonna spray me with my own tea. So back at that YouTube event, when I saw her, and at the end, after she said, okay, whatever, blah, 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 blah. I said, Michelle, also too, I said, this may not mean nothing, and you may not believe me, but Funky did not take your washer and dryer. Because, that's what they like to say. He stole that lady washer and dryer. I was there that day helping him get out that lady's shit. There's no humanly possible way he took that lady washer and dryer. And I never thought I would have to get on. What?
Let me ask you a question, because how do Funky and Michelle know each other?
They were friends back in the day. Michelle, they used to be friends. Michelle is like one of the first people who like became like a gossip blogger person on YouTube. She took Funky underneath her wing and showed him some stuff about like the websites and stuff like that. He did a video. They became really close friends. They went and did They did a video at Sheree's house that went stupid viral. Kind of put one of the videos I put Funky on the map. And Sheree ended up suing them. Come to find out, but it got tossed out. But come to find out, allegedly, I don't know this to be true. This is some shit I just heard. I didn't hear Funky say it publicly that Michelle was dating Bob Whitfield, who was Sheree's ex-husband, which that was a part of her taking Funky over there and all that other stuff. Funky ended up staying in one of her rental properties, the one that's over there by Turner Field. Really nice place too. Really nice townhouse, by the way. He was staying in the rental property. He ended up falling behind on his payments, his rent. His mama was dying. It was really tough for him. He wasn't making videos. His money got short. He wasn't paying Michelle. Their friendship got strained. She evicted him. When he got evicted, she went over there and saw what was to her house left in disarray. It was dog poop, according to her, and the washer and dryer was missing. So after being Michelle, because in my brain, I'm like, I'm helping my friend out. In my brain, talking to Michelle, and I said, Michelle, I don't know if you're gonna take this as truth or not. I said, but because this was after I was telling her about the New Orleans thing. I was like, girl, all that shit you was saying on your YouTube, that wasn't true. It wasn't true, but you presented it as it was fact, and none of it was true. Like, nobody was doing no drugs. Nobody was passing out no flyers. Didn't nobody see you in that moment. If you had never made a video, we would have never known that was you walking by. Like, nothing you said happened. Following up by saying, that man ain't take your washer and dryer. Going back to that day, it was only me helping him. All his friends, Trina, Pretty Plates, Tanya, what's the other baby name? All his friends was wrapped up. Nobody could come help him. Funky also did not have a car at the time. I probably had just been around Funky no more than 2 months. No more than, this is like at the beginning of me meeting him and knowing him, and he got this shit going on with Michelle. Y'all, hear me out. Ain't no way he took that woman washer and dryer. He was so pressed for time to get out of there because his big thing was, I don't want to be here when the marshal get here and throw all this shit out. And when they take the pictures of my shit on the yard, I don't want to be here a part of those pictures. I had an 11 o'clock class I had to get to. It was for my music degree. So, bitch, I was never gonna miss those classes. I was there. I said, well, Funky, I can only help you out up until about 10:45 because I got to drive back to campus. Morehouse is only like 7 minutes away from where he stayed. And so I went over there. We had already been over there. I had already been over there like a couple of times that week, right? To help him sort his shit, help him pack, help him do all that. I had helped him. I took him to go get a U-Haul, all that other shit. When I came back, that U-Haul was packed from front to back. Nothing else could have gone in that U-Haul. You hear me, Angie? Nothing else could have gone in that U-Haul. He then put some shit in my car. At the time, I was driving a gray Nissan Sentra SV. What, did I have an Altima then? Was that the Altima? No, I didn't have the Altima then. I had a Sentra.
Small too.
Which means it was only so much shit that was going into my car.
Yeah.
I want to say we finally pulled off like around 10:35, 10 something like that. I left before him. Now I didn't leave before him, but he texted me very quickly after and was like, I'm gone too. The washer and dryer was located on the second floor. When I went up there on the last day to do my last little walkthrough to like, is there anything else I can grab? The washer and dryer was still there in that house. There is no way humanly possible him by himself was able to go up there after I left in the window of 10 minutes, unscrew that washer, unscrew that dryer, unstack them, take them down that narrow ass stairwell that Michelle had in the I'm not reading it. I'm just telling you, this shit was narrow and it had a turn to it. I remember. Ain't no way he could have brought that down there by himself without creating a whole ruckus with holes in the wall and dents and scraping and all that other shit. There's no way humanly possible he could have done that. And on top of that, the blogs was already reporting about it around like the 11:30 hour. The marshals had already showed up. The marshals like showed up literally right when he left. Ain't no way he did it. And y'all saying y'all taking up for him in Q. I'm sorry. But at the end of the day, if my name was never brought up in this shit, we wouldn't be here today. The house was.
It was a mess.
Mm-hmm. It was. Now, he did try his best to restore, but it was. Because I ain't gonna lie, when I walked in there, I said, ooh. I said, ooh, let me keep my socks and shoes on, baby, because you typically take your socks and shoes off when you go to somebody's house, especially the first time you go in there. I was like, oh, girl, let me.
So was it? I got questions, but I don't know if I want to ask because I don't want to contribute to the messiness. But fuck it.
Let's just leave it at the house.
The house was a mess. Okay, all right, it was a mess. Oh, can I just ask one question, please? I just gotta know.
You can ask it.
I just gotta know. Was it doodoo that was it doodoo the doodoo stuff? Is the doodoo stuff true? Was the doodoo was the doodoo on the floor? Or what was the thing with the doodoo? What happened with the dookie? Doo-doo. I never thought I'd be saying that word. The only time I'd be saying doo-doo and I'd be really talking to my son, but he 12 now, so really be saying doo-doo like a little kid. Did you doo-doo? Did you dookie? Did a little bit of doo-doo come out or a lot? You constipated? Okay, let me ask this. Hold on.
Now I'm gonna say this.
Was the doo-doo from a dog?
I don't know if what was by the front door was doo-doo or not, because I can't remember that. But if I'm being honest, if I'm being 100% transparent, I'm so sorry. Them dogs did fuck up certain areas. They did. Now, I don't know if that was that at the front door. I don't remember. I do not know. And I don't know. But listen, Angelique, fuck now. I just remember when I was walking through the house, I said, girl, I'm keeping my shoes and socks on. And in the same breath, I'm saying that, ain't no way that nigga took her washer and dryer. Ain't no way. There's no way. There's literally no way. What I honestly think what happened was them people saw that shit get thrown out on the ground, and our cousins and them, they be seeing the shit. Hey, bring up the truck. We finna ransack this bitch.
I was about to say, yeah.
That's honestly what I think happened. Ain't no way he took that lady wash and dryer. Like, I just, and I'm being, if he took that lady wash and dryer, I would have known by now. Ain't no way humanly possible. It wasn't humanly possible, Angelique. Again, wash and dry was on the second floor. I finally left out around about like 10:35, something like that. He texted me before I even got back to campus. Oliver, I'm gone. He was by himself with a fucking what is it called? Loading thing that was filled up. It was filled up to the max. He ain't have no help to unpack it. None of his friends was available to call off their job to come help him. He was by himself. There was absolutely no way possible. Because honestly, in my brain, well, if he had the strength to get somebody to take the washer and dryer, he would have had somebody over here packing up his U-Haul, which he did it.
It was just you and him.
It was just me and him. I just wanted to say that. So I didn't want Michelle coming back and saying, well, this is what also we talked about during the thing. Now, we didn't talk about shit and none of that. We didn't talk about none of that. I just told her, I said, my friend ain't take your washer and dryer. Ain't no way humanly possible he did. And you telling people he did that, and I know you went to the court and you whatever, all because he just didn't show up to the hearing.
In my mind, because I was about to ask you, did she take him to court about that?
Yes, she did, and she all this is public information, I'm saying, but she garnished his money and got her money back for the damages, including the washer and dryer being missing. But he didn't take it. I know, ain't no way he took it, Angie. Like my right hand before, ain't no way he took it. It's no way possible. Now, if she would have said there was a hole in the walls by the stairs, then I'd been like, oh, okay. that girl, she got Miami. That nigga did a stunt on her. But it was no way.
Oliver, you be telling stories, child. Oh,
And
my
I hate
God.
telling them because, bitch, I ain't gonna never lie to you, but I don't want to be putting nobody in no position. This is why I just leave my name out of it. Because moving forward, I'm just gonna talk. Fuck it. I've already learned that I can stand in this shit by myself, and the money ain't gonna go nowhere. The opportunities ain't going nowhere. I don't want that to happen. I would like to keep my friend and my associates and all the other stuff. But if it comes down to me and you, especially in a situation where people have already showed me they're going to choose them, oh, baby, I'm going to tell the truth.
Yeah.
I'm going to tell it. Is there anything else about the situation? I'm sorry to God. Baby, this is never going to happen again. Because, listen, I don't really need this in my life. This little money I'm going to get on this live and whatever the fuck. Honestly, I could upload a 10-second video of me running around in my bikini and make double and have way less stress in my life. I promise you.
Not you in the bikini.
I don't know what it is about me and them people over on Facebook, but busting out a 1 million view video almost every day, I don't need this. This is aggravating to me. It's very lowbrow to me. Now, you may not care about my brows, but the person who do own them and care about them, this is crazy.
Not lowbrow.
Yeah, no, this is very, girl, this is like, and I don't know, maybe just because the Lord has blessed me to be in other arenas, like, I feel like if you used to the Atlanta market, you'll think this is the way the shit go. Thank the Lord I started doing top model reviews, and that opened me up to a whole different world. Thank God I had enough confidence to audition for the Circle. That opened me up to a whole nother world. Thank God I got the sense on what I'm doing right now, and I network with Meta, and I'm good in with them, and I built my... Thank the freaking Lord that I did this, because I now know a different way of being an entertainer, of being an artist, of being an influencer, a content creator. You don't have to go to work and cuss a bitch out and be stressed. You really don't. So I don't need it, and it's aggravating as fuck. The only reason why I said something is because ultimately, at the end of the day, yeah, Funky is still my friend, but I did say something that ultimately has hurt somebody. Now, I don't say I care about Michelle because we don't get that type of rapport, but I'm also not a bully. And this to me feels like I'm bullying somebody. And I don't like that. I don't like that. And also, too, I'm also not a person with beef or problems, and it's like now this woman got a reason to bother me.
Yeah. I don't think it's a question about bullying or whatnot, because I don't think.
But that's what it feels like to me, Angie.
I know,
all this feels like I'm hurting somebody. I don't like that feeling. When God has been too good to me and through me and around me for me to I feel like I'm being extremely disrespectful.
You was just
God.
chatting with your homie. You didn't, if you would have known that he was gonna say, Oliver said this, you wouldn't have said that. But we all gossip, we all talk shit about people. All of us do that. We all talk shit about people to our best friend, to our cousin, to our mammy, to our daddy. We all say hurtful things about people. That's just human nature. It's not, you wasn't bullying that woman. You wasn't bullying her. She wasn't even supposed to be knowing what you said. Like, Funky was wrong for that. The heat of the moment, yes, but also he was wrong for that, because you had a conversation with him in confidence, and you felt comfortable telling him this.
And then my thing, and I'm so sorry to cut you off. My thing with him too is the same way you said 3 other people from the YouTube event came to you and said Michelle stank. Why can't you say somebody who saw you at the Nene Leaks thing said you was stank? Even though I ain't say stank, but why can't you have protected me the same way you? Who the 3 hoes? That's most special to me.
Yeah, who? Yeah, if right.
Who the 3 hoes that get to be covered? That's most special than me.
Why he throw you under the bus? If other people were saying the same thing, why you just ain't say other people at this? Why you just ain't say people? I ain't gonna put a name on it, but people at this event said, "Bob XYZ." Like, why?
and then
Come on.
said it twice. Like I was like, oh well, maybe they'll forget about the first time he said it. Maybe they think he said,
Oliver.
August.
Oliver.
Oliver. Only one bitch out here named Oliver. People be killing me sometimes. They be like, well, what Oliver was he talking? Bitch, there's only one Oliver out here. Show me another Oliver.
The only one.
There's only one Oliver out here in media, in entertainment. It's only one, me.
I know. Oh my God.
Looking silly and stupid. Always calling me some shit.
There is an Oliver Stone child, but he a director. Oliver Stone?
We don't know him. I got a record player. I ain't heard no records.
Lord, we don't know him.
Is there anything else? I'm hopefully this is it. Now I ain't saying, hopefully nobody ain't mad at me, but I just had to. If I didn't like the bitch, and if I had a problem with her, and if she had done something to me and was fucking with me, all this I would just would have let ride. But it's like
and you know what else?
This ain't my fight.
You know when they be talking about BO, because everybody got BO to them. Everybody got some type of body odor. Because I feel like in the midst of this, you were talking about some serious stuff. Whether it be like menstrual, whatever, you said because you're not a woman, you can't really identify and relate to the stuff that women go through. But sometimes, like when people wear perfume and stuff, it doesn't always mesh with their pH, and that could be a thing. Some people just have a natural scent to them. I remember one time, because I done had some, I ain't gonna be ashamed to say, sometimes I done had.
See, look, binge worthy. See, look, this is the prime example. Binge worthy, he said it's extremely disappointing since at the YouTube event, you went out of your way to say you came in peace and didn't do what we found out you did behind the scenes, talking trash about Michelle. You see?
But right.
You see?
But y'all, okay.
You see?
But binge worthy, don't you talk mess to your friends too? Don't you kiki with your friends too? Like nobody is saved and sanctified. Nobody is sitting up there holier than thou. Everybody talks shit about everybody. Everybody talks shit. You go into a party. Ooh, I saw that bitch, and ooh, she looked toe up. Let me tell you, you are having these conversations with your closest circle. Everybody does it.
Yeah, we all do it. We literally all do it.
So stop holding people to a higher level that you yourself are not at. Like nobody is at that level where it's like, I don't talk about anybody, blah, blah, blah. Because you can come in peace to an event, baby, and still have an opinion about what a motherfucker got on, how a motherfucker looks.
Yes, most definitely.
What
That's
a motherfucker
human.
smell like.
That's human.
Everybody
That's
got
human.
a motherfucking opinion. So don't nail Oliver to the cross because he said something to his friend in confidence. You know what I'm saying? Because we all talk shit about people and say some shit about people. So come on. Really.
And listen, it really has nothing to do with the opportunity. Because honestly, the moment that he said, when all of us saw you at Nene's thing, in my brain, the opportunity caught a bullet in the head to me. So if it actually does come out, thank the Lord he saw fit for it to come out. I'm saying I'm sorry because something I said about someone was used as a weapon. Yeah. And
and that wasn't the intent.
That was not the intention. No, it was not. It definitely was not. On top of, I went to the woman and said I didn't want no smoke with you.
Yeah. Please, Michelle got her circle of friends. I'm sure she be talking mess too. Of course she talk mess.
We all talk shit.
We all talk shit. Like who cares? Everybody talks shit. But you wasn't talking shit with the intent for it to be put out there to be weaponized and be used in somebody else's fight because this person got beef with that person. So I mean, what are we talking about here? What are we talking about?
And again, y'all see Q as Funky Dineva. I see that nigga as Q. The nigga I see walk around in with no shirt on and shoes off and waking up going like the person I got the code to their house. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm talking to somebody who for 10 years has been a confidant of mine. I'm not thinking I'm saying something that's gonna be out there.
Yeah.
Because if you know what I'm saying, like I'm not thinking this is gonna be And again, it wasn't like I was dragging the lady. I was like, I ain't gonna repeat it. I said what I said. I was like, I see what people be saying. I get it.
You was just talking to your friend, shooting the shit, and
This will never happen again. I promise you, Angie. Because even binge-worthy saying that makes me feel horrible. Because that wasn't my intention or my character. Angie, as long as you've known me, when have I ever just sat up and talked about somebody?
that's not not main thing. I'll be good. Me and Oliver be talking. I'll be running my mouth talking shit.
And I'd be like, girl, even that Lisa bitch, I don't even go in on her. And there's a bunch of things I could be going in.
Yeah,
I could be saying about her. I just don't. I try to keep my mouth off people because I don't know who God got his hand on. And I don't want my shit fucked up. Like how it potentially is right now. So even something that I thought was mindless and innocent and ain't have nothing attached to it. No, Miss Oliver, just shut up altogether. Be quiet.
Dang, I think you just I feel like you just gotta. I feel like you gotta watch how you move with not just Funky, but with just. I think this make you question people in your inner circle because you didn't think Funky would go.
It did. Because in my brain, I was like, well, who do I have in this game that I can trust? That I can, like who in this industry is in my corner that I can come home and as I'm taking off my clothes and I'm taking the gray patch out and I'm washing the makeup off and I'm talking about my day, my work day, like everybody else do talk about their work day.
Yeah.
I don't got no man. I ain't got no child. And I got my best friends, but it's only so much that they really understand. There's only so much I really can share with them.
And sometimes,
and that honestly made me extremely sad because I was like, damn, I'm back in the forefront again with some bullshit that I really don't even care the fuck about.
Over some mess.
Like mess that I don't care about.
Yeah. You just said something in passing and just, I could see why, blah, 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 blah. Okay, I'm done with it. Next topic. That's it. And then it ain't it. Because look, now we're here talking about it. Because somebody betrayed the trust. Because Funky, he betrayed the trust. And I feel like that's hurtful. That would hurt me. I
honestly just took it as a sign from God that just tighten up, baby. Tighten up. Just tighten up. Because I honestly did not have no negative intentions, I really didn't. And I really don't have no malice in my heart against that woman. I don't know it like that. And I don't really care enough to, And honestly, to know me is to know when I really don't like somebody, bitch, I don't say shit. I don't even speak on it. When I really don't fuck with you.
Remember we went for your birthday that year when I came down there. We went to Bulldogs.
Mm-hmm.
Because I was talking about the BO stuff because I wanted to bring something up. Remember we was standing in line, right? And so it was that guy there, and he was like, somebody smell funny. So like he was like looking at me. I don't know if you remember this, but because it was me, you, Darius, and a few other people. And he just kept looking at me like it was me. So I was a little drunk, whatever. So I was like, shit, maybe it is me. Like, maybe I don't know. So I'm like, I don't think it's me. I don't think I smell. And Darius or you, one of y'all were like, Angie, no, just be, no, it ain't you. But like, I feel like the dude was like trying to like he kept looking at me though as he was saying it, and I'm just like, I'm cognizant of like, I'm like, shit, it might be me. Shit, it's hot, we sweating. Yeah, I got on deodorant, I got perfume on, but baby, shit, like sometimes the pH and all that shit may be a little off, but I think he was trying to be funny because I mean, I smelled under my arms. I was like, I don't smell nothing. Maybe he being funny, but I'm just saying, like, shit, motherfuckers get BO. Motherfuckers have BO. You be in a hot, crowded place. Sometimes you be sweating. You got a lot of shit going on, especially, you moving, ripping and running. Sometimes the deodorant don't be working. Sometimes the perfume be all off balance. Oh shit. Who gives a fuck? Who gives a fuck at the end of the day? Why? Who cares? Shit. Worse things have been said about people, I'm sure. And I'm sure worse things have been said about Michelle. And I don't even think that's necessarily a bad thing, because everybody got a little bit of shit, BO shit going on. Shit, maybe she don't. I don't fucking know. But who gives a fuck? But shit, the thing that I would be the most concerned with is the friendship between me and my friend that I told this to in confidence, and he out here. What the funky say? He throwing you under the bus, cause that's what he did.
Bitch,
He threw
Funky
you under
cranked
the
the bus
bus.
up. Funky pulled that bitch out.
He threw you under the bus.
Funky threw me a grenade, blew my knees off so I couldn't go nowhere. Funky put that bitch in park, revved that hoe up, unlocked it from park, and let that bitch run my ass over. Bat the bitch up.
You don't remember when that boy
And then
tried to say I
parked the
sang?
car on my
You don't remember
head.
that? We were standing in the line. You do not. You don't remember that?
Mm-mm.
That man was like, somebody stank. Somebody don't smell good. He kept saying it, and every time I turned around, this motherfucker is looking at me, and I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, why the fuck you looking at me? Like,
Yeah. And then you know, my thing too is people gonna hear this. They're not gonna hear. I'm not even gonna go down the rabbit hole. I'm so sorry. I am so sorry. And whatever happens to me, I just gotta take it. I just gotta accept it, because I did open my mouth and I said something. No, I was not talking about that lady and been like, oh, let me tell you about Michelle. It was really, oh, you know, this is what I did today. I got up, I was there waiting, da da da. Ooh, I saw Nivea. Oh, I saw Delicious. She said da 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 da. I saw da da. Oh, child, I saw Michelle. You know, it was that, you know, it doesn't excuse it, but I want to at least try to explain the energy behind it. I was really recounting my full day to him, and I said that about her. Still wrong. Lesson learned, and I'm really sorry. Now, I do want to say this. This don't excuse what him and Michelle got going on, because Michelle do be fucking with the man. She do be fucking with him. For whatever reason she feels is right to her, she do be fucking with him. So whatever he say to her, I feel like is deserved, because, you know, they do their thing. Just don't put me in it, because I don't want to fight nobody. You know, I'm not really into internet beef. You know, I think y'all know this about me. I'm really not into the going back and forth. You know, when things happen, I'll come out and say my piece. Baby, that's it, because I like to fight in real life. I would rather do that.
baby. Not me. I get beat the fuck up, child.
I may get beat the fuck up too, but at least you'll know you was in the fight. But I'm a in-person type of person. You know, if we're gonna go back and forth, well, let's meet in person. Let's talk about it.
I'm gonna be windmilling. I mean, I'm a fight, but I'm gonna be windmilling, motherfuckers. Shit.
Oh, most definitely. I definitely did put myself in it like an idiot. Like a fucking idiot. And you know, this goes back to like even what happened with the whole T.S. Madison thing. I be forgetting sometimes who I am, or at least how people view me and what my vicinity is and all this other stuff. Mama, I just forgot. You know, I had a lapse in judgment.
Well, shit, you live, you learn. Okay.
Oh no, Angie, this will never happen again. Any bitch that after this said Oliver said something, they lying. Moving forward, because Oliver ain't saying shit to nobody about a fucking thing, because I don't want to be responsible. This I have no choice but to be responsible for it, because I said something. I did. You know, if I didn't say nothing when he was cussing Michelle out, he would have had nothing to use. Now, it would have been amazing if my friend could have protected me the same way he protected the other 3 people at the YouTube event. Now that's what I want to know. Well, who them hoes that got?
Who them
bitches?
Who them? Right? Who them?
Because I ain't never seen none of them hoes nowhere.
Who them people? You don't know their name? It's all right. Find a picture of them or something, or Google, let's do some Google words and then put their pictures on blast. Shit, the fuck. since you blowing up people's spot, come on, tell it all. Tell it all. Shit. Because the people want to know now, child.
Somebody said, see, Oliver, you were being messy because you knew they had beef and you took something negative to Funky that he could use as ammunition. No, baby, I really was just talking about my day. Because if that's the case, if he didn't like Carlos King, he could have said, Oliver said Carlos was short. You know? Oh, Oliver said Nivea had on the pink wig. You know, like, it's so many things that if I was, it was not that. Y'all black. Y'all niggas in here, we all do it. Girl, what you doing, child?
That's what I'm saying. That's
girl, what you do today? Child, girl, I ain't do nothing today. Girl,
right.
you know,
Everybody
X, Y,
got
Z. Blah, 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 blah. Girl. You know, I got caught up in a girl child moment.
Bitch, let me tell you.
You saw you just sat in it real quick. Yeah.
Y'all, like, that's what we do. Like, why y'all trying to act like y'all righteous and holier than thou? Y'all be kikiing with y'all girlfriends, your cousins, your sisters, your brothers. Y'all be doing the same thing. Y'all do the same thing Oliver did with his friend, with one of his closest confidants.
It's just the fucked up part is I had already went to this lady and told her I didn't want no smoke, and I don't feel no way about her. And then here go my friend said, Oliver said you was fake. And then now I got to get on live and say what I did say.
Yeah. Oh my goodness gracious, Lord. just messy. Just messy. And no, Oliver, I don't think you was being messy when you was telling him. You wasn't. You was just kikiing.
I wasn't intentionally being messy, but it was
you was
messy.
Just kikiing how we all do.
We was kikiing, Angie, but it was messy. No, I didn't think in that moment, oh, I'm being messy. But Angie, it was messy. It was messy. I can't even let you try to. No, it was messy. It was.
Oliver, I'm trying to defend you here. Come on.
No,
man.
but I'm an honest bitch. You know, no. In the moment, was I think I was being messy? No, I didn't think I was. But not all this shit didn't happen. Yeah, it was messy. It was messy of me to go back and tell.
But you didn't know that he would use that. You ain't know. I feel like if you would have known that he was gonna, if you would have known that he was gonna blow your spot up, I don't think you would have said that. So I can't agree. Yeah,
which is why I don't talk to a whole lot of hoes about shit because I know they talk too fucking much.
I can't agree that you was being messy. Like I said, I feel like you was just kikiing. Like, yeah, you know.
No, I wasn't being messy, but was it messy? Yes.
I mean, you know their backstory, whatever, but I mean, nah. Child, did the same thing we all do.
And now when I go to the YouTube event, I can't even go sit with the rest of the colors because Ben's words, you don't like me now. You know what I'm saying? Now I got to go play nice with.
Lord, they gonna be like, they gonna be like, don't get too close to Oliver. He might start talking
because he gonna tell Funky. You know what I'm saying?
He gonna tell Funky about how you stank.
And Funky gonna let the.
And
you know, now
the whole world
now people don't want to fuck with me. Now, bitch, you around here on YouTube doing 100,000 views, making your motherfucking money, bitch. I'm trying to get my left foot in the motherfucking game, and our hoes don't want to give me an opportunity because they think I'm gonna fuck up with your ass.
Oh my God, Funky, why you do this? Come on now. What the hell? Child. The black creators are gonna be looking at you, Oliver, like don't bring your black ass over here.
Don't talk to him.
Or they're gonna be like or they're gonna be like,
let me check my shit.
Right, let me make sure I don't need this nigga saying nothing. I don't need this nigga calling nobody, talking about, oh, my coochie was doing the beat bop, my dick was musty.
Dick smelling like cheese, breath halitosis, you know, all types of shit.
I smell like moss balls and shit.
Let me tell you something, to be honest, if I'm gonna read somebody, bitch, I'm not finna read the easiest thing. Bitch, I'm gonna look at you. Let me see. Bitch, I'm gonna find the most obscure thing if I'm a read, but I don't even like Angie. I don't even like doing that because it feels mean to me. Like it feels like I'm doing something bad. Like it really does. It feels like I'm doing something bad. When he said that, I just said, "Oh my God, I did something bad. Like I've hurt somebody. I've caused. My mouth has caused something." That's
No.
that's the biggest part of this that I do not like. Like me saying something innocently has caused all of this.
Have you heard from Michelle or anybody from like her side, like
No,
after? No,
no,
because
she ain't gonna reach out to me. I don't think she would.
I was gonna say that that may, you feel like that maybe this may have, what you said, may have caused hurt or something. Maybe
I mean,
maybe she don't give a fuck.
maybe she don't, but I still gotta say
Yeah.
I'm sorry because it don't feel right to me.
Yeah.
None of this feels like I can't laugh. I take no joy. I take no pride. This is not a star in my belt. This is nothing for me to, this is nothing edifying for me other than I learned my lesson.
Oh, child, not edifying. Come on,
Yes.
Morehouse.
That's the only benefit to this, that I learned my lesson. Like this ain't, let me tell you something, bitch. Oprah Winfrey paid for me to go to Morehouse. Paid it all. I had to take the SAT, ACT one time, left high school with a 5-point-something GPA. Bitch, if I'm gonna get a bitch, it's gonna be on a whole nother level. Bitch, you go to crank your car and the wheels will explode. That's the type of get back I am. I ain't finna be talking about no bitch pussy. Bitch, you'll go to open up your Gmail account and it'll keep redirecting you to a video of me and saying how much you gonna pay. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the type of shit I'm on, and which is why I don't get into it with people. Like, girl, y'all can have it. Like, girl, no, because I'm gonna hit you. I'm gonna hit you. Who, Angie? All right, I think we done on this. Girl, I'm tired. I want to go eat something now.
Child, I'm about to go get me something to eat too, cause I'm on fucking hungry.
Anything you want to say before we get out of here, Angie?
Y'all make sure y'all tune in next week. We should have Babs back.
Yes.
She was missing in action because she a little under the weather.
Yes.
But thank you for tuning in for more of the mess, I guess. Shit. Tune in next week for your lunchtime tea.
Maybe we live every Thursday at 12 or 1. It just all depends. It's either going to be 12 or it's either going to be 1. But this is what we do every Thursday. I just, I had prayed to the Lord. I was like, Lord, I really want our little lives to travel and but you got to put clauses in these things. Because it's like, girl, it was Babs last week. This me this week. Angie, what the fuck?
I'm like, shit, ain't nobody. Let me start. I ain't gonna have the people talking till probably September, October. So we shall see. Or maybe people just won't be giving a fuck by the time. Who knows?
Maybe.
Who cares?
I mean, no. Somebody else gonna fuck up. Somebody else gonna do something stupid. They're gonna be on to the next thing. That's just how the cycle goes. But I felt very inclined, morally inclined, to come before y'all and ask for forgiveness from God, first of all, because I was gossiping. No matter how we try to package it up, Angie, and say we was doing that. Yes, we all gossip. Yes, we all key with our girls. We all key with our girls, but it don't make it right, And I do feel like this particular situation happening with the particular people and what was on the line for me was done so that my attention can be caught, because something else is on the horizon for me that I don't need to say anything about. I know how God moves with me, when he want my attention, usually shit like this happen, where I got to do this, what I'm doing. This has always been my way of the Lord. My mom used to always tell me, God got different plans for you, child. When you mess up like David, he gonna get you immediately because he needs you on the straight and right, because he got shit for you to do. Excuse me, Lord. I'm working on the cussing.
Swift. This was swift because
baby, didn't it come quick?
It came real quick. When you had a conversation with Funky?
Probably at the top of March, first week of March, second week of March. Bitch, we ain't even out the bitch.
We ain't even out March.
Damn.
We got that. Well, way to leave March, leaving March with a bang. Goodbye, March. Hello, April.
Please don't make a fool out of me.
Child.
I'm sorry to
sorry,
God.
Michelle. Right.
Oh, Michelle, I am so sorry.
I'm starting to think the apology is more for the public now. God damn, Oliver. Look, y'all.
No, I'm sorry. I feel bad. Like, I don't feel this shit not funny. People was in my inbox laughing, was like, "Do she stink? Bitch, this shit not funny. This shit not funny. Like, it's not. Like, it's funny because it's silly and stupid."
Yo, black people be so funny because it's like not stink, not STINK,
Hey,
but stank, STANK. You know, it's
no,
It's
she
like-
wasn't. No, she wasn't funking up the room. No, it was nothing like that. I never said she was stank. I just said I know what people be talking about. I see. I see. Fuck, Eddie. Damn, just silly. Just
no, I wish I would have had seen because god damn it, because now we're here talking about the shit. God damn. Well,
and I'm sorry to Funky if anything I said may have hurt him during this thing. But honestly, at the end of the day, if which I stand by wholeheartedly, if he ain't saved by name and said Oliver said, I would not be here talking about this at all. I wouldn't be. And honestly, I also have to show respect to the job that I was doing that day. You know what I'm saying? Again, going back, bitch, I was working that day. I wasn't there just clicking heels and what I was there as a professional. And this could be potentially offensive to the person that allowed me to be in that space. Which means all that shit I went through that day, Angie, which I did tear up a little bit about, because that was a long day for me. And it was a long day for my people. It was a long day. But when I finally got the opportunity, I was so grateful. I was like, oh my God, Lord, I thank you so much. Like it was all worth it. And the only thing I was doing was telling my mentor, my older brother, this parental figure about how his child day went. I wasn't sitting up saying, "Ooh, let's talk about this bitch. Let's drag this bitch." No, I'm just saying how my day went and what was going on in my head. And then it caused all this. I take responsibility. I apologize. Trust you, me. This will never happen again. I'm so sorry. If you think you're going to get some tea from Oliver, I'm sorry. The tea is gone. The only tea you're going to get is Twix in the front and in the back. TWIXT. If you ain't happy with that, then I'm sorry. You're going to have to pull it out my pussy. I'm not pouring it. I'm not spilling it. I'm not saying shit. I'm not. I'm just not. I'm not. Because I ain't going to say that. No, I'm just not. I thank y'all for watching.
oh, so we about to end now?
We ain't got shit else to say. We've been on this bitch for 2.5 hours. I'm ready to crack
We've been on here a long time. Goodness gracious. This is the longest live we did, child.
Is it?
I think so.
Maybe. I love you, Angie.
I love you too.
And I thank y'all so much for watching. Over 400, almost 500, y'all messy bitches watching this
Okay,
shit.
right. Y'all messy too. Talking about
messy.
You was being messy, Oliver. You was being messy. Well, y'all messy too, because you tuned the fuck in. So there we go. We all messy together. So let everybody get a clap, give yourself a little pat on the back, because we all messy as fuck. Period.
What Mariah say on Married to Medicine? This motherfucker. You done set us all up for contamination. We need to pressure wash this mess up out of our lives.
Shit.
I love y'all so much.
A little bit of mess. Shit.
Thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, share. Jump down in the comments to let me know all the things that you guys thought about in this live. And until next time, my friends, be sure to parade and Kegel. Bye.
Yeah. Everybody go.